Nice snooter, dude. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the red mice bite.
You know what? I need fucking fresh defense on. What? Oh. Alright. You know what? I know why that happens with the power droplet. I'm pretty sure the reason it does that is because every time you punch, it randomizes which of these mutations it uses. And so whenever I kill something, if I kill it and it's using a mutation that I don't have equipped, it gives me progress for that mutation, if that makes any sense.
that bombardier beetle.
Damn, these sprigs already respawned. I just got those like a few minutes ago. Well, not a few minutes ago, but, you know, kind of a few minutes ago. Only one with dissection expert on is crazy. So, in my opinion, I don't know it 100% because I haven't really looked into anything for the remixer other than what we keep and the ant queens and stuff. But from what it sounds like, the new molars are either going to make it so you can get more mutation slots, or I think when you do the remixer, you're going to be able to get past tier 3 on mutations. I hope it's more mutation slots. One second, buddy. Huh? How? I'm in the fucking sky. Going in. Where'd you go?
Someone get that poor dude a tissue.
Naked honeydew. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that just because you don't see that too often. For anybody wondering why I'm grabbing Might Fuzz, it's because we need them for Fuzz on the Rocks, and we need them for the Might Fuzz carpets, and we are completely out at the base. Damn, that guy just killed himself.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the red mites bite.
I just killed a bunch over here earlier when I was farming dry grass. I want to go up and get that paint can. And then I'm gonna head over to the termite den and kill the termite king. Oh shit. Leave me alone. These are the guys I want. I just want the infected mites, I don't care about the larvas. Those guys give a lot. +9 is crazy. Holy shit, I've never seen one give that much. Can I run now, please? Please, game. Let me run. I forgot to fucking do that. You guys are fucking annoying. What I'm hearing? Oh no, that's the wolf spider. That's like... Give me your gold card. God damn it. Why is Rock Smasher not on? That's damn passive. I'd rather have Rock Smasher equipped. I don't know if you can get up there naturally. Oh, you know what? I can probably make it from the trash bags, actually.
Nice and safe.
If I go fast. I can grab that sickly roly-poly that's over here as well.
Yo.
Yo, sorry. I have streamer mode on, and I wasn't tapped into Discord.
All good. My game is updating / launching. It's at 80%.
Updating.
Yeah, there was a patch for Grounded.
Oh.
Roly-poly, or as I call it, the black wheel of death.
Alright, well I just farmed a bunch of mite fuzz and shit.
For
Yeah, and the
for my
rugs.
Yeah.
We have all the ones for the rugs, and then I farmed like 70 extra for potions because we were literally completely out.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I'm killing a sickly roly-poly while I'm over here, because there's a raw science spawn on top of the porch for the house that I saw earlier. So I'm taking the trash heap to get up there.
Tastes good.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a cup of tea for Val.
Okay.
Black hand here, black hand there, black hand scat everywhere. Science. Damn.
No, there's no way I make that. Damn, I really don't want to.
You can make it. I believe in you.
No, it's just too far. So you can't make it to the top of the porch from the trash heap.
What did you say, Lucas?
I said you can't make it to the top of the porch from the trash heap.
You probably could if you had a gnat with you.
Probably, but I don't. Because that's like the most useless pet in the game. Oh, no, that's not what gnats do, by the way, anymore. They changed it. They make it so that when you're gliding with the base dandelions, that they last longer. There's a scabby scheme up there, too. Damn.
What did they change it to, Lucas? What do gnats do now if they don't do that?
They make it so that your glide time with normal dandelions is longer. Like, some
What the
normal
fuck?
dandelions have HP, so now their HP is more when you have a gnat equipped.
They don't have HP. It's
Normal dandelion does.
No. One dandelion tuft
Well,
lasts you until you get to the ground.
Equip a gnat and look at what its ability does. Like, hover over it in the pet thing. That's what it says it does. So. Is it not up here? Where's the scabby scheme at, bro? What the hell? I'm so confused. You know what?
Bro, only 0.5% of players have the super win achievement, and we're gonna fucking get it.
Yeah, and only 1% of players have killed the infected broodmother. By the way,
And 0% of players have completed all of Burgle's quests for no more homework.
yeah, that's
No one's
true.
done that yet.
Well, I mean,
There's no limit,
somebody's
but-
probably done it, but it's just like the game won't detect it until.
No one on Steam has done it.
No, like.
Oh, you're
it
just saying
won't
it's
detect
less
it.
than 0.1%.
Yeah, it's less
I
than
see.
0.1% of players. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That's crazy.
Yeah,
When we
it's
100% this
crazy.
game, it's gonna be like such a big flex, bro. It was so funny, like looking at our like recent achievements and seeing like Tim got fortified, construct your first mushroom brick building. You and me killed the infected broodmother, like back to back. I was like, damn, bro.
I'm gonna be so mad if I drown down here.
Oh, my game is up. What the fuck? Sometimes I just like to sit on the menu of this game and listen to the music.
I'm gonna drown. God damn it.
Sounds like a skill issue.
I shouldn't have come down here. No, it's just I didn't think the tunnel was as long as it was. And now I have 3 seconds of HP. And now I'm dead. Ah, fuck.
Die in
Why am
one
I
of the
here?
pipes.
Yeah, I died. So you know that pipe that we took to get into the Haze lab originally?
No, I don't remember which one that is.
It's like the one by the sandbox that you go down and there's like a bunch of water fleas and diving bell spiders and there's stuff to chop with daggers and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember that one.
There's a scabby down there that we didn't get that I kept seeing pop up on my thing. So I went to go get it just now and the pipe was a lot longer than I thought it was. And so I
Yeah,
drowned.
that pipe is long as fuck, bro. If you don't have your bubble helmet, you're dead.
Well, there's an air pocket, but that air pocket is right before a super long tunnel that's a dead end with no air pockets in it, which is where the scabby's at, is at the very end of that.
Yeah, so like I said, if you don't take your bubble helmet, you're dead.
Yeah, which I didn't realize, and I didn't take my bubble helmet. But I'm going to be able to get my bag and get back out because I swam far enough where I
Skill
can just swim to my bag and swim out. The problem was I swum and I got to that halfway point where I'm like, okay, I can either turn back now and be guaranteed life, or I can keep swimming and hope there's an air pocket up ahead.
Also, I saw your clip you posted on Instagram of the Black Ox beetle like launching into the air. I
Oh, yeah.
also have a clip of that exact same thing happening while I was working, and I was like playing while I was taking calls at work. Except in my version of the clip, I was chopping burrs and was farming burrs and not fighting him, and I died and I respawned, and as I was running back to get my backpack, I'm on the cliff overlooking him, and he walks over a weed stem and then he just launches into the sky like straight upwards. It's
Is
really
it
funny.
that same one that I was fighting, like in that same area?
It's one of the ones in the trench.
Yeah,
by
I
the
think
dry
it was
grass.
that one then, yeah.
It might not be the exact same one because this is the one that's like in the bottom of the trench by the
They
you know,
wander
that tunnel
out.
that. Yeah, it could have been the same one. I don't know.
Yeah, I know the
But-
tunnel you're talking about, the
But yeah,
termite
it's-
tunnel down there.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it was that one, and he just like literally steps on a weed stem, and he launches so high into the air that the weed stem goes up in the air too, and the weed stem is like up in the air above the fucking grill, like.
No,
I was
yeah.
just like, what the fuck?
I mean, I'm sure you saw the whole thing, but I literally like looked straight up in the sky and he was just fucking gone, dude.
Do you remember that clip from back in the day that I took with Nvidia, where I was back behind Castle Moldark by the donut, and that one like charged at me and launched off a rock and went like over the vines?
I
up
do
onto the
remember,
fence?
yeah, I remember that. You sent that
Bro,
to me.
those bugs are just fucking like they are just buggy as hell.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ah ah ah.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. Fuck, I'm gonna get so close too. Just let me on top of the porch. I don't want to have to build up here, dude. What the fuck, man? I wish, like, dry grass walls were a fucking thing, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Like, they just take
Just
one
killed 5
hit,
more
but you
gnats
can just
and
use
didn't
them as
get the,
scaffolding
gold
or
card.
something. Yeah, I've been
Sad.
killing a bunch of shit. I killed some bombardiers and some gnats and some infected gnats and...
I know it's not required, but I still kind of want to complete all the gold cards. Just
No, yeah,
because it
I
would be, like-
definitely, before we remix, I definitely want to get, like, Termite King, Black Ox Beetle, Ladybird, all like, the hostile stuff, pretty much. Or anything that's going to be difficult to get. I got Wasp earlier, the regular Wasp, for 58.
Nice.
So we just need Wasp Drone. Yeah. The only
Also,
problem
why do
with
we have
Wasp
pollen and
drones-
acorn bits in the food chest?
I don't know. Put pollen in the flowers chest, and acorn bits are edible. That's why.
I guess they can stay down there. I thought they were in acorn parts, though.
No. The only problem with wasp drones is you literally can't melee them. I tried fighting some earlier, and it's just like fucking impossible to fight them with a melee build, dude.
Yeah, well, but that's got to not be your only build, Lucas.
I don't really like playing with a bow build, and we don't really have the stuff to where I can upgrade a bow build to be good without farming a million Black Ox beetles again.
But just use your fucking mace or something, or your fucking
You can't use a melee build. Anything that hits them close range, because they just stay far as fuck away from you and spin in circles and do that goddamn fucking healing move where they just heal for infinity.
Sounds like a skill issue, because I can kill them with my my scythe.
You won't blow me up.
Yeah, well, I tried fighting some earlier, and
you got shit on. I get it.
I didn't get shit on. I used 15 potions to kill them. I killed the 2 wasps, and then the wasp...
That sounds like getting shit on to me. If you used 15 potions.
Because the fucking wasp drone was just sitting at a goddamn distance the entire time, healing the other fucking wasps, and I couldn't do jack diddly shit. And then when I did kill the other 2 wasps, he just sat in the distance shooting fucking stingers at me, and I couldn't hit him because he's just too far.
Imagine not being a wizard, bard, rogue, multi-class,
Shut
omega
the
lore.
fuck up.
Just throw fireballs.
Imagine
and arrows.
spending 200 black ox horns just to fucking create 16 different builds that you only ever use one of anyways.
What are you? You're tripping, bro. I switched to wizard for a bunch of shit. I used the bard build for the fucking infected broodmother. I used assassin for all the other bosses. I switch between them all the time. You're bugging.
Well, that's the
I
point
definitely
of the
be
game.
using them shits. Bugging is the point of the game. You're not wrong. But yeah, no, you can't say that I don't use them, because I definitely do use all 3 of them, like, consistently. And also, I farmed the Black Ox horns for them, so suck it. Every time I go into the Undershed, I kill all 5 of the Black Ox beetles that are down there, so...
You better dissection expert them too.
I do, every time, always, and I'm about to kill all the sickly roly-polies in the backyard, so...
I already killed the one by the trash heap.
Well, I'm about to kill the one by the table.
Alright, there's one by the table, you're right. And then the other 2 are by the sandbox.
Motherfucker stopped his roll like 3 feet in front of me. Why would you do that?
He got tired, bro. Give him a break. Goddamn, don't be so rude.
Just, he had one opportunity to hit me. Those guys die in like 3 hits from my spicy staff.
Well, your spicy staff is max and you have Whittle Wizard, so I'd be a little surprised if they weren't dying in 3 hits from your spicy staff.
Black Ox beetles die in like 5. They're literally, they ain't shit.
Are you doing full charges or are you doing just the first tier?
No, I'm just tapping. Yeah, I'm just tapping.
That's crazy.
I'm sure if I full charge, they would just insta die probably.
Yeah.
I don't even bother at full charging any of the staffs on anything. I'm not gonna lie.
I wonder how your Whittle Wizard would do against the infected broodmother. I'm not gonna lie.
Dog shit. I tried it one time. It's
You
dog
did?
shit.
It
against,
is?
Yeah, it's dog
Okay.
shit against her.
She just had... Oh, because, well, Spicy doesn't work because she has explosive resistance.
And heals
And
from
heals from
explosions.
explosives,
So
yeah.
your only option is sour or frost, which
Which are both crap.
Dog shit.
I mean, sour's
I
all
mean,
right.
sour's okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's okay.
Frost is dog shit though. Let's be real.
We're literally the same person, by the way. You notice how he said that at the exact same
no,
fucking
yeah.
time.
I mean, yeah, we're the same person. Nobody's denying this. It's a fact.
When you say you killed the one by the trash heap, do you mean like
The one in the
closer
very
to the fence?
no, the one in the very
Okay.
bottom corner down there that I showed you,
Okay.
where they have 4 spawns that we didn't know about. Yeah, that
So
one.
you killed the one I didn't know about, so now I can't find it. Great.
It's just all the way in the bottom corner over there, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, by the way, even without Whittle Wizard, they die in like 4 hits from the spicy staff because I just forgot to equip it just now and still had
Well-
my dissection expert build on, and they just don't stand a chance.
It's a level 9 spicy staff, I would hope.
And also
That-
spicy
that-
is their weakness.
Yeah,
so.
I was like, I would hope they would die from that fairly quickly.
Well, no gold card for sickly roly polies. Sag.
You killed all 3 of those ones over there.
Yep.
Damn,
Didn't
bro.
take me long. It never does.
You want to go into the sandbox and kill all the ant lions that are in there while you're over there?
Fuck no, I do
It's
not.
nighttime, bro, and I'm. Oh no, they're weak to salt actually.
Yeah, yeah. Those guys are not easy for me.
They're easy.
I mean, I could
You're
assassin
a
build
ranged
them.
build, bro. What do you mean they're not easy for
Oh, I
you?
don't have my bow with me right now.
You're a fucking wizard.
Yeah, they're not easy for wizard.
Oh, they're also resistant to spicy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not easy for wizard, man. I could maybe assassin build them, but I'm just not trying to do all that right now. I'll farm the ones that die quickly for me. The ones that don't can fuck off.
Word.
I am going to go to the tree, however, and hope that that cloud of gnats is at the light. They kind of stopped spawning there. I don't know what's wrong, but they just don't really spawn there anymore. I don't know why.
You probably killed them all. They just stopped going over there, bro.
No, they should respawn, man.
No, they're like, dude, every time we hang out over here, this random ass fucking guy comes and slaughters all of us. Let's move somewhere else, dude. This is a fucking shit hangout spot.
Do we have the stink bug gold card?
No, we don't. I've been killing them as I've seen them. Just equip
stink
fresh
bugs.
defense, or yeah, you have range actually. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spicy staff them and let them die in 3 hits.
Yeah, I just equip
They
fresh defense and
literally
punch
ain't
the
shit.
living shit out of them because you don't take damage with tier 3 fresh fresh defense on.
They don't even get to spray gas to me. They just die before they get close enough.
That was fucking scary, dude.
Even without Whittle Wizard, apparently.
Shit, I didn't jump. Oh, I think I'll make it still. Please. Oh my god, barely. I'm on top of the porch finally after fucking a million hours of parkour on that goddamn hedge. I went to the hedge and I've just been parkouring up the very side of it on the leaves till I got high enough to make the jump.
I'm surprised with the mushrooms that come over here by this stink bug den. There's no infected stink bugs.
100 raw science is crazy. That was not worth it.
You know you can get on the porch from the haze
Nope,
side and just
you can't
run
because
over
it
there, right?
takes you on that bottom step, and there's no way up from the bottom step to the top.
Unless you build stairs. Got it.
Yep. And I didn't want to build
I
stairs.
didn't realize you were trying to go to the top step.
It probably would have taken less time to build stairs for sure. I'm not denying that, but I didn't want to build stairs, so.
Reasonable.
Anyways, I'm now looking up an interactive map to get all the data and all
We
the...
got grubs, right?
Yeah, we do have grubs.
Okay, because I just saw a grub crawling and was like, man, I really don't want to dig that guy up.
The only harmless creature we don't have is gnats.
Gotcha.
Also kill fireflies while you're seeing them.
If I see them. I'm not really in that area. I did just kill 2 more bombardier beetles, though, and didn't get it.
Incredible.
Oh, wait, did you get bombardiers? Didn't you say you got them?
No.
Oh,
We don't
well,
have
I just killed some
bombardiers.
more.
153.
Sag. I love this game, man. This game's so good. Like, even just, like, being endgame and having done, like, almost everything there is for us to fucking do on our world, I'm just having fun running around, like, murdering bugs.
True.
And that's like, there's not a lot of games where that's, like, the case, you know?
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like that in Rust, but Rust isn't really the same because it wipes, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
I do have a lot of fun just running around raiding bases in Rust, but, you know, when do we ever get to that point? And then when we do, how long does it last?
Not long.
Because we just run out of charcoal.
Pretty much. I wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. Something,
Are you singing Thrift Shop, bro?
From that thrift shop down below.
You're tripping. I can't believe you're singing Thrift Shop. What the fuck?
You're tripping, bro. Thrift shop is goated. You're
Really?
telling me
Thrift Shop is goated. That's
You're-
you're really saying that right now.
you're telling me you're not gonna pop some tags with only $20 in your
I'm
pocket.
definitely not gonna pop some tags with only $20 in my pocket.
You're tripping,
That's-
bro.
That's definitely not a thing I'm gonna do. And also, I don't want to smell like piss.
Does it say? It does say that.
Doesn't
you're
matter
right.
if
It
it's
does
only
say
99
that.
cents.
You're
I
right.
don't want to
It-
smell like piss.
Look.
Look what? It was 99 cents? Like
Exactly. Yeah.
what else
bro.
can you say?
What? Dude, you're kidding me. We haven't gotten that scab? Oh my fucking god. That's like one of the most annoying ones to get. Fuck my life, bro. I wish that was an achievement too, by the way, is getting all the scabs.
Yeah. True. Can we
I
call
guess
them
it, oh, I guess
scabbies,
it
though?
technically is. I just call yeah, I guess we can call them scabbies. I just call them scabs because
That just sounds gross to me. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Just
Well, I mean,
really
in
does.
game they're called scabbies. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. The scabbies.
I forgive you.
I guess technically there is an achievement for getting all of them, which is the super win, but you also have to do a bunch of other shit for that. So
Yeah.
there should also
There should
be an
be- it should
achievement
be
for
its
all
own
gold
achievement.
cards as well.
I also agree with that. That's definitely true. There should be one for that.
Just call it like legendary trapper or something.
Yeah, that would be a sick achievement.
And also like nobody would have it at all in the entire game.
I mean, some people would.
Yeah, but not more than 0.1%, which means it would show up as nobody.
Very true.
Fuck my life. God damn it. No! Okay, I didn't fall all the way. This is savable.
Oh man, there's fucking mosquitoes respawned. God damn it. We might get raided by mosquitoes, just so you know.
All the turrets are set up, so just craft some groundy rounds. Depending on how expensive those are. I have no fucking clue how expensive they are.
Yeah, I don't know. I usually just end up killing them with assassin.
Yeah, but then they get close enough to break shit, and I'd rather just put them into the fucking pond.
Well, I just killed like 7 mosquitoes because they were in my way.
Word. I would kill 7 mosquitoes even if they weren't in my way, bro. Fuck those things.
Fair enough.
So you know that outlet that has the molar on the top of it? Like on the
Yes.
plug? There's a scabby up there.
I built a staircase up to that.
Yeah, I see that, but there's a scabby. It's not on the plug, it's on top of the outlet.
You can probably like move
Dude, what
the
the fuck?
staircase
Can I
around
hit
a
this
little
goddamn
bit.
larva? Holy fuck!
But,
Why
like
is
that
there
staircase should
so
help you
many?
get up to it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, for
Like,
sure.
even if you just have to build off of it a little bit, it should help.
Dude, I just woke up like a fucking larva hive over here. Holy shit. You have the gold card for lava, right?
I think so.
Alright, I'm not picking up a single one of these fuckers' bodies then.
Still pick them up.
Why, bro? We
I
have
think
like...
larva blades are used for like a potion recipe or like a food recipe or something.
Yeah, but we have like 600 of them, bro.
If you've got the inventory space, pick them up and then throw them
I
out
always
if you
have
need
the
something else.
inventory space. I always have the inventory space. Yeah, so...
Yeah, just pick them up.
You built grass stairs over here, so I could probably...
Just extend them by a few builds, maybe?
Yeah, but it's like, it's weird and complicated. I could just build grass floors over to the outlet front. So I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. That's better.
I just have to go.
Because then you
grab
don't
some
have to go
grass
find
planks.
weed stems.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab some grass planks. Oh shit, my chest plate broke. Gum, by the way.
Yeah, I'm keeping that in mind. I just, where I be roaming, I don't really tend to see a whole lot of gum.
Yeah, well, anytime you do, pick that shit up.
Not really my vibe. You know?
Dude, you really want to fucking go right now, you piece of shit larva? I just killed your entire goddamn family. Yeah, fuck off. Why can I only carry 20? I have... What happened to Ignis?
On my screen, he shows over by the sandbox area.
Dude, he's stuck in a fucking rock.
Just have him teleport to you. Use the game fix menu to teleport him back to you.
Game settings... Oh, game repair. Recover pets.
Easy clap.
Still not giving me his buff for some reason. Oh, there it is. It just popped. Yeah, I can carry 30 without the armor of the intern badge now.
Wow, that's sick.
Yeah.
I am not finding any gnats, ladybugs, or any gnats, fireflies, or mosquitoes anywhere near the pond by the hedge. Which means we've exterminated everything over here.
Yeah, we tend to do that a lot. Maybe we need to sleep.
Maybe we do need to sleep, but we could just wait a couple days. They'll respawn even if we don't.
No, but what I'm thinking is like maybe there's a bug or something and like they're not like spawning because we haven't slept in a million years or something. You know?
Nah, that's not a thing. Stuff always respawns even if we don't sleep.
But if it's not, we should just try, bro.
I mean, I'm down to go to sleep. I don't have anything against going to sleep. I just know that that's not a bug because we were just over here the other day to kill them. This is what I was trying to say.
Alright, one more scabby down.
Another bombardier beetle in the books and still no gold card.
That's also one we haven't found. Hyper Blaster, because it's on top of a fucking... Why?
On top of what?
It's on top of, yeah, the fucking laser camera things.
That's so stupid.
Which is, there's two of those, by the way, and I got one of them thinking it was the only one.
What? Why is it up there, bro?
I don't know, dude. God damn it.
Fuck, man.
Gonna have to build a fucking staircase again. That's something I really hope in the remixer there's not like molars and bullshit places like that you have to build to. Because having to build to something to get to it is annoying. I don't mind parkouring, but being forced to build somewhere is really annoying.
Agree.
What is chasing me right now? Oh, a bunch of fucking spiderlings.
You know what I think is weird?
What?
You only see spiderlings hanging out near wolf spiders, but when you kill spiderlings, the orb weavers get mad. So spiderlings are obviously considered baby orb weavers, but like, why do they hang out in wolf spider nests?
You're asking too many questions, bro.
That's weird, right? I think that's a weird feature.
I think you're asking too many questions.
I think I'm asking the right questions, though.
But you're asking too many.
It's not like
of
my
them.
questions are senseless.
I never said they were senseless. I'm just saying you're asking too many of them.
I tend to disagree with you on a usual frequent basis
Yeah.
on just about everything, so I'm going to disagree with you on this too, just so you know.
Agree to disagree.
No, like I said, I prefer to disagree, so I don't want to agree to disagree. I just prefer to disagree to disagree.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and agree to disagree on that, so.
I disagree with your decision to agree to disagree. Just let the record show that I don't agree.
To show for the record of recording, fuck you.
No, shut up. No, you're wrong.
Well, just to state for the record, I disagree.
I didn't know you were capable of being so wrong. This is new levels of wrong even for you.
I'm known to exceed expectations.
Well, I can't disagree with you there. You are known to exceed expectations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh shit, I built this too close. Or too far, I mean.
No, you didn't.
Why do you have to be so disagreeable, bro?
It's kind of my whole gimmick. It's my character. It's the character I like to do.
Being an asshole?
No, just disagreeing with everything you say.
Well, where I come from, we just call that being a dick.
Where do you come from? Wrong land?
I mean, according to you, yeah.
Wow. Whoever said that must be really correct all the time. In fact, that person's probably never been wrong.
You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you there.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go kill some moths.
I killed all of them already. They're all on cooldown, except for the one above Castle Moldark. I didn't kill that one.
I was gonna say, I don't believe you, because I can see one on Castle Moldark right now.
That's the only one I didn't kill, because I didn't want to go fucking deal with the tiger mosquitoes over there.
Actually? Good point.
I killed the one on top of the wheelbarrow. I killed the one on top of the lamp right next to our house. I killed the one on top of,
Stump?
yeah. Pretty sure that's all of them, right?
It might be. I know there's one that flies around in the lower yard like a million miles in the sky, but I don't think you can really get that one unless you are like a god with a bow and hit the craziest shot ever that anyone's ever
These
hit.
bugs fucking leave me alone for 30 goddamn seconds so I can do my own fucking thing?
They probably could, but will they?
Apparently
No.
fucking not. Just trying to get all the scabby seams and data chips so we can have that out of the way and not have to worry
There's
about
sour lumps up here? What the fuck,
that.
dude?
Of where?
In the bush above the fucking infected wolf spider in our front yard, like
Oh,
in the
yeah.
branches of the bush, like
Yeah,
way up
I know.
by the paper airplane.
Yeah, I know about that, yeah.
Why is there sour lumps up here?
There was also a milk molar up there.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Also, why is this wolf spider not infected? He's regular.
There's 2 that spawn. I killed the infected one already. There's regular and an infected one that spawned. The other infected one is by the fertilizer bag, and then there's one under this tree.
I killed the one under the tree just now.
Okay. I'll wear your granddad's clothes.
Well, I guess I could go farm some lint and kill the bombardier beetles down there.
If you do farm for lint, don't turn it into rope.
Yeah, I know. I know we need lots of regular lint.
Yeah,
Where
I
did
figured
this gnat
you
die?
did.
Man, I just killed 2 infected gnats and didn't get the gold card. Sag.
I think we're still under odds for them, so I'm not that worried about it.
I'm mad because I just don't want to go hunt them down.
Yeah, that's fair. I just kill them when I see them, which is more
inside
often
of the
than you
wooden
would think.
stump fence.
Inside of the wooden stump fence. Oh yeah, I've seen one be stuck in a rock
Stuck
before
inside
as
the
well.
fence.
There's also those 2 that are in that little like well thing by that Black Widow den in the very back.
Yeah, I'm not going for those ones. There's no point for me to go over there.
Don't try to come res me.
No, I wasn't gonna.
I know.
Hey, I got another black ox horn. Huge. Hey, look, a green shield bug. Avoid.
Dude, I'm so glad we got the gold card for those after killing 4. That's actually crazy.
I literally killed one random one because he was stuck, and he was sitting on some burrs that I had farmed, and I was like, these are my burrs, fuck you. And I killed him and got the gold card and was like, that was so lucky. Like, that's probably the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me in this game. Do we have the fire ant gold card?
For workers, yes. For soldiers, no.
Is this a soldier or a worker?
Does it have massive fucking mandibles?
Yeah, this is a soldier. I don't know, I was looking at him from really far away. They like sour, right? And by like, I mean they die to it, correct?
I don't know, bro. I'm not a fucking bug expert.
You should be at this point.
Yeah, you're right. I should be at this point. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
I hate it when that happens.
What, when I agree with you?
When we agree about stuff.
What are we looking at?
In
Fire
general.
ants. Resistance is
Fire ant
spicy,
soldiers.
weakness is fresh.
Oh, okay, so they like sour. Got it.
Well, I wouldn't say they like sour, but they definitely don't like it.
That's the point. That's what I mean by they like it.
I know. I wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible.
Yeah, sour does a lot of damage to them. Holy fuck.
From that thrift shop down below. By one of the space gun things, there is a massive grass staircase, basically, that you have to jump up because I didn't build it right. Into the fucking sky. So.
You want me to come chop it down?
No, don't chop it down. What if a fucking molar spawns up here after the remixer, you dipshit? Why the fuck would we chop it down?
I just said that to piss you off, Lucas. You should know this by now.
I do. I'm just.
I can block the boulders that black ox beetles
Yeah,
throw
bro,
by
you didn't
hitting
know
them
that?
with my fucking
Yeah,
staff in midair.
You can also block them with your shield.
No, but
Or, like, whatever you
I don't think
have.
you heard me. I can
Yeah.
block them by shooting them with a projectile in midair, which means I could shoot one with an arrow and fucking block it. That's kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, that scabby is now found. We have that,
That's
like,
all of them, right?
triangle. I think it is, yeah. I'm just double checking real quick right now.
Are you looking at the interactive?
Yeah. Oh no, it looks like there's one we missed in the pond.
Fuck the pond.
God fucking damn it, I have to go back down to that shithole again.
I fucking hate the pond.
I fucking hate the pond too, which is why I'm gonna look at all the other scabbies and make sure we have all those first.
It's gonna be the last one we get. feel
I'm
like the
pretty
last
sure it's the
molar
last one we need.
the last molar we got, except for the one on the plug, was one of the ones in the pond too. I'm pretty sure. Is it soda that refills your stamina when you drink it, or am I tripping?
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought juice did that. I don't know anymore.
I know they both refill your hunger. Yeah, that's literally the last scabby we need. Oh, it's in the lab on a shelf. That's not that bad. How the fuck did we miss that?
We're just blind.
Oh, you know what? We probably didn't have the scabby scanner when we first went down there to go find them.
Fair enough.
So.
Well, we didn't go down there to find them. We just were down there.
No, we just were down there. We found all other of the like 7. There's a total of 8 down there, and we found 7 of the 8 without the scabby scanner on. Which honestly is pretty impressive.
Pretty goated, I'd say.
Yeah, we're pretty good at exploring in this game. I mean, the fact that like the only 3 scabbies we hadn't found was one in the corner of a fucking tunnel, one on top of a fucking spacer, and then the other one in the corner of the fucking map, and one at the bottom of the pond in the lab. I'd say we did pretty damn good. I'm just so glad we don't have to kill anything that's down here anymore. Any water creatures at all ever again.
Yeah, that's a huge W.
Yeah, I literally got on one day and I was like, I'm just gonna farm for gold cards. And I was like, what pond creatures do we need? Because I never want to fucking go back down here again.
And I got the fucking spiny water fleas while I was doing the lint run, which was so nice,
yeah, that's
man.
really nice.
I'm so glad I got that one. Where's this other beetle?
There's also raw science around here somewhere. I guess I'll grab the muscle sprouts while I'm here. No harm in that.
I mean, yeah, might as well. Not that we need them, but...
No, but it's free.
Might as well have them.
I remember when we came down here like every 3 days to get these.
Yep, that's the reason we're so rich on them now.
You know, the reason we're so rich on them now is because you can literally grow them.
Well, yeah, but also before we were growing them, like before we established the farm things up at the castle, we had like 2 farm things, and we were just like already rich on them.
Yeah.
3 black ox bodies and not a single horn and no gold card. Fuck my life. That gnat just fell through the floor. Okay. Guess I don't get a gnat.
Okay, wait, what? The holodazel inside the pond lab outpost on the shelf in the corner of the room with the moon pool. What? Oh, okay. It's at an outpost lab.
Ah, what the fuck? What happened to my fucking torch, man? Huh? Did you put a Everchar torch somewhere in a box?
No.
Oh, I must have taken it out when we were fighting the infected broodmother, because I was like, I don't need this. Man, I hate being in the undershed without a torch.
Hate being anywhere without a torch.
I don't really ever use it unless I'm in the undershed, I'm not gonna lie.
True. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Wait, this is just a big fucking circle? What the fuck? Dude, I was literally at the surface. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Fuck.
And bro, what did the thimble do to you?
What?
It said you kicked the thimble.
That's not what that fucking means.
That's what I'm gonna pretend it means.
How about you pretend these nuts?
You know, that implies that there is no nuts. Just saying. Because that means I have to pretend.
You know, I wish I could just, like, go down into the pond and not have to worry about fucking breathing, dude.
Equip your stupid Mertine shit in the fucking...
I do. It only gives you an extra 10 fucking seconds, dude.
Get your bubble helmet.
I'm not going to go all the way back to the fucking base to grab my bubble helmet.
Well, that's why you're dying. Because of your stubborn ass.
Right.
Refusal to go get your fucking...
You're right.
helmet.
You're absolutely right. That's why I am dying, and I don't give a fucking shit. We never been down here? There's marbles and shit. There's chests. What the fuck? This is unlooted.
Yeah, we must just have not been down there then. Because, you know, I know us, and we'd be looting shit.
Where's your girth when you need him?
I swear we got that down here. Well, that's every single scabby.
Huge. Which termite do we still need the gold card for? Is it the soldier or the regular one?
The regular one.
Can the regular one still drop chompers? Or am I tripping on that?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I got a spicy charge underneath one just now, and it literally went and insta-killed it.
Damn.
That was fucking crazy. Oh, they can drop chompers. Huge. I just repaired my axe off termites I killed in the wild. Oh, that's a soldier. I'm not fighting you. Fuck my life. Get away from me.
So confused. There's no way we don't have this.
Don't have what?
The first shrinking tape.
The data tapes?
Yeah, there's a data tape called First Shrinking.
What is it, like inside of the spacer or something?
No, it's in the field station at the fucking...
The very beginning of the game?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's the one by the branch. Sorry. It's called First Shrinking. I'm pretty sure they changed the name to I'm Tiny, and that's why it's not showing up properly. Well, we have all the scabbies now, so that's huge.
That is indeed huge.
It looks like my backpack got glitched and sent to fucking Narnia.
Yeah, sometimes when you die in the pond, it moves your backpack. I don't know why it does that. I always fucking hate it.
It put it at my respawn point.
Yeah, I know when I've died like in deep water, it's either teleported it to the top of the water or like to the fucking middle of nowhere.
It looks like it's
Like
at
just
castle.
somewhere away from the pond. Yeah, probably is at castle.
Like at my respawn point.
I just turned my gamma all the way up for the fucking lint farm run, so because I didn't have my torch.
I used to do
So I
that
can
in
fucking
those
see.
pond tunnels when we didn't have the slime mold stocks. I just maxed my
Actually
gamma out.
reasonable, not gonna lie.
I was like, this feels like cheating, but I don't care. I can't be bothered to go all the way back home to craft a fucking slime mold stock so I can see. Yeah, it like teleported my backpack. It's not in the castle, but it's like in between lily pads at the top of the pond.
Yeah, it just moved it to the surface. It does that sometimes when you die in deep water.
By the way, I got a granola bar, and I'm pretty sure it's the last one in the yard that we haven't eaten. So I would
Keep
like
it.
to
We
save
can super
it.
dupe it.
Yeah. Well, I would just like to save it because I'm pretty sure they don't respawn, and I'm pretty sure we've eaten all the other ones in the yard because they're such good healing.
Yeah, they're full heals. Yeah. In Tim's world, I've been secretly collecting all the granola bars to save for when we fight like a boss, and I have like 19 in my inventory or something.
I used to do
so
the same
tempting.
thing. Yeah.
It's so tempting to use them.
You should save them for the infected broodmother, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, I think. Although, in our world, you weren't saving them for me. You were saving them for you.
I was saving them for me, yeah.
Greedy dick.
Look.
I'm saving them so I can be like, hey, Tim, here's 12 granola bars that I've collected throughout the game. You know?
Yeah. In my defense, I was tanking in our playthrough, so...
That's a reasonable defense. However, you still should have shared some with me.
Well, I didn't.
Like, maybe like a third of them or something, I don't know.
Well, I didn't.
I just feel like you ended up using them instead of saving them.
That's kind of the whole point, is to use them, bro.
Yeah, but imagine if we had them for the infected broodmother, man. Like, one pop full heal, like, would have been so crazy against her. Like in phase 3 especially, when we're getting all those healing debuffs and shit, like just to fucking heal to full and be like, actually, I don't want to die.
Space R safety test. Okay, what the hell?
I hate mosquitoes.
Exiled, all of the eyes, goodbye, Project Mant, last resort, raw storage, going dark, imminent collapse, lab lockdown, under siege, blazed earth protocol, big brain time. That's crazy that's so funny that that's a thing.
Big brain time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First shrinking, dude.
The grounded
Oh,
dev
you
team
know
likes
what?
memes.
It's because it's one of the fucking burgle things. It's one of the burgle logs. That's why I wasn't seeing it.
Oh, because we have to talk to him to get it?
Yeah.
Fuck that, man.
We have
No
it,
one
though.
wants to talk to Burgle.
No. Raw science. That's done. Embiggen test 45. That's done. Embiggen test 50. Not seeing Embiggen test 50. It's a log. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's not one of those. New idea. Blah, blah, blah. Fired. Auspicious. Raw science. Oh, there it is. Okay. Order number 1.
Burgle.
It is Burgle. You're right.
I could just tell by the name. Order number 1. That's Burgle. He likes burgers. He likes to grill things. He likes to make orders.
Lab modules. We have that. Okay. I'm gonna mark off everything in the pond because it says we have everything in the pond. So
In before pond update. New pond creature, new
the
pond
pond
collectibles.
the pond was the pond update, bro.
I know it was. Imagine pond 2.0.
I'd quit the game. Literally, I would
wouldn't.
quit the game.
I wouldn't. I just wouldn't do the pond stuff.
Okay, all the stuff for the pond is done, for the haze, black anthill, and undershed. So I'm just gonna knock all that off.
Alright, I farmed all the lint in the undershed. I'm going up to the mat to get the last of it right now.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh wait. Suspicious snapshot 4. Do we have that? We do. We don't have suspicious snapshot 3. What the fuck? God damn it. Local fauna report. Huh.
Do we have the black or the gold card for ladybirds? The black gold card.
We don't.
Man, that sucks.
You know what we also don't have is a data thing from one of from that lab outpost right by the tree. I'm pretty sure it's because when we first went over there was that orb weeder that was like camping it, and so we just like never went in there.
Damn, these spiderlings are tiny. What the fuck? Why are they
Yeah,
so
they come in
small?
different sizes. You didn't know that?
I've never seen these tiny ones before. Dude, these ones that are by the infected wolf spider underneath the porch are like fucking itty bitty. They're so tiny.
Oh, also kill black ant soldiers if you see them.
Yeah, I know about that one.
Okay.
Just don't ever see black soldier ants because I don't ever go to the fucking
They're on the mat.
black ant hill. Oh yeah, they are on the mat. I do kill them when I go to the mat. That's a fair point. Oh, I remember that folder. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if we've read any of the
killed this
folders.
infected wolf spider. We didn't get it. I don't really think we have, to be honest with you.
Mixing rings is found. Pipe
Well, okay.
problem.
That's not necessarily true because I know some of them I read them when I picked them up, when it was like something I had time to do. But I know
Yeah.
some of them you picked up, so I didn't read those ones. And then I know a lot of them I just didn't bother to read them because I was like, we're doing something, and we just ran, you know.
Yeah. Phase 3 results. We have Goodbye Wendell. We have that. Trudy Glues. We have that. Big Brain Time. We have that. I know why we don't have Suspicious Snapshot 3.
Why?
Because it's in a weird spot in the haze.
Yeah, honestly, when we don't have something, I'm not surprised if it's in the haze or the pond. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds about right.
We just don't ever go in those areas, so.
Which, like, why would we, you know?
No, they're lame. By the way, I farmed a bunch of sprigs and dry grass and shit, so we should be pretty set on those.
I got some fresh apple bits just now.
Huge.
I don't want to kill black ant soldiers. I'll come back here with my bow later and just slaughter them all. I'll come back here later to farm arrows. And by farm arrows, I mean free arrows.
I'm pretty sure that's one of your buffs, by the way. Is like...
Yeah, they just go into your inventory. I think it has to do with, I don't think it's sharpshooter, but I think it has to do with the apex predator on the bard bow and bardic inspiration. It might even be from the wasp queen trinket. I don't know. It's one of those, though.
Yeah. Do you know if dissection expert gives us a higher chance at gold cards?
I don't know, man. I hope so. I hope it does, because I always loot everything with it. But it feels like it doesn't, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for damn show. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Like, that would be my guess.
I'll look it up
Why
in a
would
second.
Why
No,
would it
there's no
make
way
the
it
gold
does
cards
because we've
easier?
looted the mantis 14 times with it, so...
Exactly, yeah. There's no way, man.
Here, I'll
I
look
can
it up
say
right now.
almost 100% confidently without looking it up that it probably doesn't because of the amount of things I've looted with Dissection Expert that we don't have the gold card for and still haven't gotten it. You know?
Yeah.
And the fact that Tim and I fucking got the fucking Black Ox Beetle gold card on our second Black Ox Beetle, bro.
Yeah. It doesn't.
That shit made me so mad, bro.
It doesn't help with gold card chance.
I was so fucking pissed when that happened on Tim and I's world. I was
That's...
like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. Did you tell him how many we've killed?
Yes, I was like, dude, we've killed 137 of those fucking guys and still don't have the gold card. And he was like, hey, it's gonna happen sometimes. I was like, yeah, we'll probably have to kill 137 green shield bugs on this world.
Defense badge. Damage resist plus attack damage? Bro, that's like the best one of those we've ever found. What the fuck? I wish we would have found
sucks.
that
What the hell?
earlier. Yeah.
I wish we would have found that like before we did all the fucking game.
Yeah.
Before we did all the game.
Before we literally did the entire game. What the fuck, dude? God damn it. Black Ant Hill, Black Ant Hill. Got that. Roby's Song under Burgle. Got that. Got that one.
Fucking ant parts chest, man. I'm making a fire ant parts chest. Actually, never mind. These are fire ant parts that I have in my inventory. You win this round.
Oh. Guess what I found? It's another thing. Oh, I want to read this recon journal, actually. Because these are actually interesting, because they do, like, ominent lore and shit.
Read it out loud.
Well, give me a second. I'm going to another data chip thing. And then I'm going to just, after I collect all the data, I'm just going to start reading all of them on stream. Like, and listening to all the logs, so we can have 100% a for sure confirmed idea of the lore.
Let me know when you're playing audio logs on your stream because I want to come listen.
Okay. I'll read everything first, and then I'll play audio logs.
Word.
So you'll just be in the call while I read everything.
Yeah, I got you.
Which, by the way, ADHD and dyslexia brain, so
No judgment.
gonna go
man.
poorly.
I can't read out loud either.
I'm gonna be like, and then then wait, and then hold up, wait, and then
Dude, sometimes I be reading scripts at work, and I'm like, you will receive a notification to your email address on file and your online banking message center when your card has shipped. Like, I'm like, oh, that's not a different sentence. Fuck. I can hear them when you play them, by the way.
That's not me playing them. That's I picked one up just now.
It is a machine that has the power to shrink any object many times over, unleashing the power of the miniature world. Now, I'm sure that some of you will be skeptical, but I have no doubt that a demonstration of this device will show you a vision of the future, of Ominent's future, of our future.
Damn, he really believed in
If you
Ominent.
will all put on your peeper goggles, I'll begin the demonstration. Behold, the future.
Dude, what am I taking damage from? What the fuck? What is over here? What the fuck, man? I hate the fucking trash heap.
Everyone, please stay in your seats.
There's gas
Please
over
stay
there.
in your seats. This is a minor issue, I assure you. Just give me a moment. I can fix this. I can fix this.
Damn, so the spacer was a massive failure for the first couple times. Huh. Good to know. Oh, you completed the locker rooms. Nice.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Well, most of them. There's one. We need one wasp shell for the away locker room.
Oh, I completed the organ room. Go look at that.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going up there. Hell yeah.
Is it in the fucking can? It is in the
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
can.
man. This is the life. You didn't complete it, by the way. We still need the rug, but
Oh yeah, same mold.
this looks fucking nice.
Recognized. My Ominent minders have requested a demonstration of the spacer. I do wonder how they even found the loose lips of that blabbing Klein. But perhaps his indiscretion has worked in my favor in this instance, and I will have the last laugh. Once Ominent sees what I've accomplished here, I will prove that their many years of investment in me was not a mistake. How it will feel to have them watch me in my moment of triumph. This is what I've been working toward my entire career. Recognition at last.
Damn. And then he was fired.
Yeah, and then he was fired. Because his fucking machine failed. And they were like, yeah, you suck, man. Which, to be fair, he does kind of suck, to be honest.
No, he doesn't.
Listen, the whole game, I hated Wendell up until the very end when I heard him speak. Then I hated him more. But the Wendell's one saving grace is that he's not Ominent. He just was Ominent. So, you know. Still a piece of shit. I feel like I'm just going around the backyard killing every fucking bug I see right now. Like, I'm farming for gold cards and I'm just literally slaughtering every bug I see.
Ominent data disk, we have that.
Do we need burrs right now? We kind of don't, right? Until we get to the next floor. Which we should probably start working towards, and also figuring out where the staircase is going to be. Did you hear me, Lucas?
1 second. Sorry, no, I didn't. You're gonna have to give me a second. Sorry, what's up?
I was asking about the next floor. I was like, do we need burrs right now? Probably not till we get to that next floor. And then I was like, which we should probably start working on, by the way, and figuring out where the staircase is going to go, you know?
Sorry, my brain again did not register what you said for some reason.
Wow, bro. You're
I'm
just not
sorry.
listening.
I'm sorry. No, I heard something about a staircase.
Yeah, I asked if we need burrs, and then I
Do
was
we
like,
need
we
burrs?
probably don't need
Yes.
burrs until we get to the next floor, right? And then I
Well,
was
yeah.
like, well, we should probably start working on the next floor, huh? And deciding where
Yeah.
the staircase is going to go. Any
Yes.
thoughts on where the staircase should go? Because, like, organ room is already, like, really built up, and it's kind of capped off and sealed off, so I guess we're not going to put the staircase there, huh?
No, definitely not.
So are we going to put it in that other corner and do another spiral staircase?
I was
or-
thinking, so you know how the thrones are set up? I was thinking like on the opposite side of the thrones on that thing to do another grand staircase like we have in the entrance.
Down for that. Like that idea.
Undershed.
I don't know what red soldier ants are thinking when they challenge a ladybug, man. What is going through their tiny little brains? I can take him. like, come on. Like, no, you can't, bro.
So we have... a sticky situation. We have that. Okay, well now I'm just confused. There's only one data thing we're missing, and it's from the miscellaneous thing.
What does the interactive guide say?
You know what I'm willing to bet it is? It's probably the embiggening cell.
Does the guide say that there's a miscellaneous and beginning cell data thing?
I'm looking right now. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Research notes quantum toast. Oh, it's in the remixer thing. That's why. It's in the remixers, so.
I see.
So that is every single thing that we can do up until this point done. I'm looking at all the other scabbies we unlocked, by the way.
They're all gonna be lame. We have the best one already.
You don't know that. Porridge is
I
pretty.
do kind of know that.
Porridge is kind of nice. What does the food and shit look like? Ah, damn it. That's the only reason I don't want to rock it.
What?
Look at porridge.
I don't really want to right now. I'm kind of fighting wasps.
Witchley is pretty nice too. The food and stuff looks like shit though.
Are you sure we're gonna have room for another grand staircase on the other side of the throne? Because it's gonna kind of. Well, we'll find a way to make it look nice. Never mind. Because I just feel like it's gonna kind of overshadow the pagoda. But we'll find a way to make it look
Annoying
nice.
ass meaty gnats, bro. One just flew into me while I was in my inventory and started fucking killing me.
Killing you? What? They do damage to you?
Yeah, they have the fucking poison that they fly around with.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. No, you're right. Sad Stab is the best one. I don't know. Porridge kind of looks nice, but the Sad Stab has just grown on me, so.
It's just better. Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess I'm coming home.
Huge. I am also on my way home.
We have everything we need for 100% when you want to do it.
Do we actually?
Yeah, we do actually.
Damn.
All the molars, all the data, all the creatures peeped, everything.
Well, I'll tell you what. We gotta farm the infected broodmother before we remix. So.
No, definitely, but do you want to fight the Java-matic and get the 100% real quick?
Not tonight.
Dude, come on.
It just feels wrong, man. The thrones aren't even done.
Like, we can play the game after we win, bro.
I know we can, but like, when we grow big, I want to be able to like sit on the
That's the
thrones, you know, and like admire our accomplishments.
Alright, well, we got 2 moldy hoagies.
We do in fact have 2 moldy hoagies.
I know because I crafted them.
I finished the wardrobe in the.
You killed wasps?
Yeah, I went and killed a few wasps. Just 1 drone and 1 regular wasp. I went and finished the wardrobe in the organ room, and I'm about to go finish the mite rugs in there as well. Just so that it's fully done.
Well, they still need some fuzz, but I'm coming home with that right now, so.
Oh, I thought you already brought the mite fuzz home.
Nope, I've been just out. Ignis is holding like 2 full rows of resources.
Gotcha.
So. I've been out for quite a bit. I also killed the broodmother 5 times today, so.
Huge.
I don't know if you saw that. Didn't get their trinket still.
I did not. Okay, the rugs in front of the throne are done, and the rugs in the organ room have all the lint they need. They just need mite fuzz.
Okay. Oh, did you see, by the way, I put up some of the armor sets?
I did not. I'll go take a look.
We need the Black Ox armor helmets, and then we need all the Wasp armor.
Looking good.
Also, I found a set of roly-poly armor called Crusty Roly-Poly.
Yeah, the broken ones?
Yeah.
I found those in Tim's world.
Yeah. So that's what's on one of the stands.
And no one will ever know the difference. Except me and you. We will know the difference.
Difference from what? Oh.
The roly-poly armor, yes. Hey, remember how you said I'm not allowed to shoot my staff in the castle?
If you fucking shoot that thing anywhere in the goddamn castle, I'll kill you.
Try it, motherfucker. Shoot sour staff out window. All I have to do is run away and you can't kill me, because your fist has no range.
Yeah, well, you also could just kill me yourself. You do way more fucking damage than I do.
That's
Yeah,
also
you-
very true.
In a few hits.
It's more fun to run away, though.
Yeah. Damn, red carpet for the thrones is looking nice.
I know, man. Come in here. Come in here. Come pop this shit down. Finish this shit fully. Hell yeah. Play me a little ditty on the organ. Ah, yes. Bumped the moth. Well done, sir.
By the way, anytime you go to kill the moths, come and rub this thing.
Yeah, of course. Always.
The moth. I'm so glad you can place the moth like that, dude. That's so cool. Damn. I mean, we could at least fight the Java-matic just to get the embiggening cell and go into the remixer area. We don't have to grow big again.
I was showing Val the organ room, and she said that it looks very churchy, like a cathedral, and I agree. It's like it's really well done, man. You did a good job with it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And you can hear the organ from the VIP section. From the Black Ant Queen Shays.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? There's a wall.
Oh,
up
the
here in
mants
wrong
fixed
place.
when you built them. They're not T-posing anymore.
No, look at them and look at the options you have
Let's see
when you
what's
do.
around here.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
you can pose them?
Yeah.
Bro!
Yeah. Wait, oh, you wait.
I'll change it back to single punch and make them match. I just want to look at the different options, see what they look like.
You can also change how far through the animation they are of the attack.
That is so cool, man. That's fucking dope. Oh, and you made them fucking mirrored? Dude,
Yeah.
that's fucking epic, bro.
It was
That's
really
so
hard to
good.
get them mirrored, by the way.
Damn, you
'cause
put
this
some of
one's a
the armor
completely
up
different-
up here too and shit? Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the stands downstairs. I didn't realize you did these
No,
ones.
no. These are the ones I was talking about. I didn't even craft anything for the
Damn,
ones
bro.
downstairs yet.
By the time Tim loads into this world, like, oh my god, man. He's gonna lose his fucking mind. We're almost back around to the holiday update again, by the way. For the
Almost, bro.
the fucking
We're still
tree.
like 8 months away. What are you talking about?
no, we're almost there, bro. We're almost there.
By the
that
time we
candy
get there,
farm is
we
gonna
better
go
have all of
crazy.
those built, by the way.
Yeah, that candy farm's gonna go crazy, bro. When it gets to that time,
Yeah.
we just gotta like log on and like collect, sleep, collect, sleep, collect, sleep.
Yeah.
We're gonna have so much fucking candy.
All those trees require gum nuggets, by the way. They each require one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look up a gum run, bro.
Just go to the resource
Why is
analyzer.
there no tier 3 shovel, man?
Dude, I don't know.
What happened to been there, done that? 107 out of 108?
The remixer.
Oh, remixer is the last one, gotcha.
And we can't
thought it
unlock
was-
that until we go in the remixer room.
Yeah. Fair.
Anyways, if you want to keep farming, I'm gonna start reading the shit.
I will be right back, but I will be able to hear you.
Okay. I'll let you know when I'm playing the logs, but I'm gonna start reading while I read, I guess, because there's nothing to do to AFK in this game, so.
Feels like we should go sit somewhere. Like, why don't we have a reading room, man? Oh, we do. Wait, come here, come here.
We do have a reading room.
Come here. This is the spot for reading. I know you might not agree with me, but come here. I feel
Wait,
like
give
this
me
is
a
the
second.
spot for reading.
I'm going to craft more fiber bandages.
Oh man. This feels like the spot for reading to me.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, why'd you
Yeah, this is
deconstruct the
reading
fucking the flower table?
I didn't deconstruct nothing. I haven't been over here since like 100 hours ago.
Did you actually not?
I didn't. Also, what do these need? Oh, gum. Okay. I did not. I genuinely didn't.
You know what? It's probably a timer thing for that. That's probably why, because it's considered a trap. All right, here we go. Spacer development and beginning test 45. Category non-organics. Date 7. What is that? June, right? Yeah, June 1st, 1989. Time 7:31 a.m. Raw science power something blah blah blah. Subject, a box of scabby devices. Location, Tully backyard. Supervising scientist, Dr. Wendell Tully. Pre-test notes. After successful miniaturization of a single complex electronic device, Test 44, Test 45 will attempt to shrink one full box of the devices. Upon beginning, subjects will be inspected and tested to ensure proper functionality. Results. Failure. Miniaturization was successful, but beginning and further testing is impossible at the moment. Subject was confiscated by a curious honeybee. Recovery unlikely, box obliterated. Miniature scabbies are certainly stuck in every nook and cranny of the yard. So that's how the scabbies happened. August 6, 1989, Embiggening Logistics. Burgle. Work continues on the logistics of embiggening organic material. There are so many factors that elude us still. If there's one thing I do know, Burgle, it's that I need that sweet, sweet Java flowing. Brain bad when sips stop. W. Spacer safety test. Date, August 8th, 1989. Time, 1:54 p.m. Location, Tully backyard. Supervising scientist, Wendell Tully. Results. Power fluctuations are within an acceptable range. The machine itself continues to operate as expected. Weatherproofing of the platform components is holding up quite well. The pylons, however, are finicky trio. Maintaining the beam angles requires regular obstruction removal. The yard is simply too alive for precision instruments. Oh, something space, you fickle mistress. Reminder, check and beginning cell diagnostics before end of day protocols. Alright, moving on to the hedge. Reboot. Time, 2:10 a.m. Date, September 20th, 1989. Pre-test notes. Frequent spacer use is putting a drain on cell volume supplies. Recalibrate the surveyor system to focus on needed components. Save new location profile and upload TASY-T units 009 and 017 for extraction. Results. Failure. Numerous system errors. Unknown interface during the scanning process. Likely radio waves of some sort. Possible sources. Neighbor Bill Henderson. The Kids. Inspector Hackett walkie-talkie set. Number 3. Ominent. Reboot. Date, September 22nd, 1989 at 2:10 a.m. Goddamn, this man was up early. Pre-test notes. Increased radio wave interference in the yard, isolating a single source unsuccessful. Interference uses a broad roving spectrum of frequencies. Rote codes alter surveyor frequency every 5 seconds, keeping it hidden from this mysterious static. Results. Success. Surveyor system reboot complete. TASY-T units not used for guard duty have received the profile upload and are currently en route to their harvest targets in the yard. Notes. TASY-T units used for field acquisition are showing increased signs of wear and tear, rust being the most prevalent. Number 2. 19 unknown radio signals were spotted during the reboot process. Points of origin were not at fixed locations. That rules out the kids and Mr. Henderson. All signs point to Omninent. Increasing security protocols on all lab facilities, installing biometric scanners where needed. Pond research note. As we sit perched in the cliff face down here, away from the street noise and pervasive fauna, it seems we can do some real long-term, undisturbed work. The majestic Cinque koi lives the same day over and over, sucking up morsels from here and there, depositing waste wherever. The rest of the creatures swim to and fro and play their part as well, eating and being eaten. Reproducing, growing, dying, all in this pond microcosm. We could harness this cycle and put it to use. A meeting of aquaculture and hydroponics in natural, nearly microscopic setting could be but one step on the path to solving the hunger crisis. I've begun drawing up schematics for a kind of turducken aquaponics-inspired lab set up in the deep pond substrate where I can just tap into the natural systems already at play, with a few enhancements, of course. I'll task Burgle with running simulations shortly, assuming he can master up the RAM for it. Ham's test, day 1. Initial diagnostics indicate that everything is in working order and ready to begin the Brussels sprouts live testing phase using the automated hydroponic aquaculture micro something system, or HAMS, I suppose. Going forward, Burgle's task of cultivating the biodome mycelium network seems to have not been a complete failure, and signals are detectable in all extremities. Biodome operational, grow nodes operational, nitration system operational, fungal network active, surprisingly. Harvesting is typically 90 days out, but initial tests show small sprouts are ready within the span of a week. We'll look to optimize that further, keeping in mind a certain level of structural integrity is required to scale them up to nearly a grapefruit size. Ham's test, day 7. Nominal results not even marginally different from the initial pre-test runs. Nitrogen cycle levels remain optimal, and the local fungal network appears robust. Brussels sprouts seem slightly loose and fairly limp. They need something to promote growth, but I cannot put my finger on it.
Can I stop you for 1 second, Lucas?
Yeah.
My headphones cut out for a second and I missed one part. What was he experimenting on that required a high structural integrity to be enhanced to the size of a grapefruit? The Brussels sprouts?
Yeah.
Okay.
The hams,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, I follow. Keep going.
Other phalangical observations. Trudy finds her ring better suited for the koi pond substrate than her hand. Damn. Notes. Work on making calls to the house. Tell Burgle to fish that ring out of the pond. Back. The fishwife's ring. It sank to the ground and it sparkled by light. 'Twas lost and then snarfed. A stink koi's bite. Her big wiggly mouth, a glistening thing, it swallowed up whole the glittering ring. Twin barbells flicker, her fins they did flap. It appeared she was choking, her dorsal eye did slap. Hurled the ring beyond, the ring was now free, as well as one eye, which then winked at me. Are you my wife now? Asked with my heart big and true. Up gurgled her response. Ay, it's your fishwife. Me name's Trudy too. So that's how the koi fish got one eye. That's kind of cool that they have that in there. Ham's test, day 15. No change.
That's actually really crazy that they actually had a reason for that. And like, of course, when we're playing the game and like when we're understanding like what happens with like between Wendell and Trudy, like obviously you know that Trudy divorces him, right? So when you find the wedding ring in the pond, you're like, oh shit, that's Trudy's ring. That's crazy. But having the lore and reading the fucking story behind how that happened and how the fish got one eye is actually funny as fuck. Like this dev team, bro, they're like, they're so good, man.
All right, Ham's test, day 15. No change from last week, but I feel we're on the cusp of something here and I've got an idea. I shot awake this morning, sweaty with a memory of the frenetic energy of fitness infomercials. Can this guy use some fucking regular words? God damn. that popped on before the kid. Oh, infomercials that popped on before the kids' Saturday morning cartoon shows. And in those early hours, being annoyed at the greasy glow of skin stretched tight over bursting muscles, screaming about some new trivial invention, veins bulging with hot blood. But that movement and excitement, that's what's missing. Our wilted something need to get pumped up. With this inspiration, we're moving forward with an adamantly odd Hail Mary procedure for Generation 2, vascular grafting. At the time of writing this, we've already removed the cumbersome stem from the growth process, rendering these auxiliary buds longing for a new system to be a part of. I've had Burgle harvest the appendicular artery off the old jarred appendix and have begun splicing them into the sprout roots, mending the union with a manner of agar glue. The systems of both man and plant are not that different after all, but could they be this compatible? Muscle Sprouts Test Kitchen. Ingredient assessments. Test samples are currently 0.833% of target production size. Complex and somewhat tense muscular nuggets. Several flaps overlap to protect a central organ, all entirely edible. An innate system of fitness and survival compels them to fight against preparation. A smack of the spatula calms them right down. Initial recipe module analysis indicates use as a replacement for dry-aged beef liver. Unexpected. Compiling flavor profile compatibility. Results onions. Hams test day 36. Generation 7 fitness stable.
Well, hey, I'm going to go farm, but keep reading Wendell's files over your Scabby. It was nice reading with you.
I will.
We got a castle to finish.
Yeah. Generation 7 fitness stable. Vascular systems have evolved into something inspirational. Sprout musculature amplification research is going swimmingly. Generation 4 being taught the rhythm of the flesh in a way the fungal networks could transmit was certainly key. Each node is performing in tandem at peak efficiency. Condensed crop cycle manipulation is accelerating generational hybrid evolution at an unprecedented rate. Hams is proving to be a highly advantageous apparatus. Superdense Brussels sprouts, or muscle sprouts, conducting a ripe sympathy of proteins, lipids, and carbohydrates via the push and pull plant of muscle fibers. The applications here for sustainable, humane, omnivorous diets are tantalizing. Notes: consider an aerobics program for the lab monitor array to increase nitrification and introduce a motivational aspect to growth. Plug data into Burgle's recipe module. Finally, something we can share a common bond over. Hams test, day 91. Alas, failure once again. Product candidate generation 21 cannot be scaled without catastrophic side effects. Dialing back to generation 9's parameter set to find a path forward. The big brains over at Mouthtown came back with nothing but the grand idea to grind them up into crunchy gristle for the breakfast table. Hardly world-changing. They mock me. If only they could taste the meals Burgle had prepared these past few weeks. If only the sprouts survived the scaling process the way the earlier generations had. It's a shame that cellular maturity is required for the sprouts to become viable as a product, but something about reaching advanced biological age is incompatible with the expanding process. Is it purely because the tissue damage / regrowth cycle is on a substantially compromised timeline? They'd be not much older than myself if converted to human chronological age, and I haven't experienced effects such as this. ... So then the cure that Ominent has found to that would fix the muscle sprouts problem, which means Wendell can also solve world hunger when we grow big again.
Well,
that we have
Wendell's
the
not going to be
data
growing
check.
big anytime soon, if you don't recall.
Yeah.
But Wendell could give us the tools to solve world hunger.
Yeah.
I.e. the muscle sprouts, which technically we already have, actually.
Well,
we read his research notes, and we have muscle sprouts. So we don't really need Wendell, actually. We could just kill him and be rich ourselves.
Okay, listen, bro. Calm down.
I'm just...
Calm down.
I'm just fucking with you.
Isn't Wendell only, like...
Listen, you got to get into character
because he has his
Lucas.
little shriveled up...
We would be savages.
he has his little shriveled up arms and legs in that thing, so he only looks like that because of the aging, and we can cure that, which means he would turn back to normal when we embiggened him again.
That is also true.
So it's not like he's just a head in a pot. Like his whole body is in there.
I thought he was just a head in a pot. I'm not gonna lie.
You can see his little arms. It's like he's like
I didn't know that.
he's like a miniaturized Stephen Hawking.
He's like jammed in the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pipe problems. This is from the Haze. Well, Trudy took it upon herself to call in outside help to fix our sprinkler leak. I'm more than capable of fixing these things myself with time. Just a little time is all I ask. The damned fools she hired trapezed in here with zero regard for my work below the surface. They were working near the pond, clear across from where the issue is. I shooed them away and attempted to dig myself, but things took a turn for the worse. If Trudy notices, maybe she'll suspect it was those geniuses from the Scapes Amalgamated, which I have never even heard of until their van pulled up to the house. But she does have a keen eye for my specific brand of handiwork, as she likes to say. One of these days, I'm going to program Tazy Tees for maintenance work. That was ominent.
What? So what was ominent though?
That
what actually
van,
happened?
those people who pulled up and were digging around the pond, that was ominent. They were planting stuff for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that's where they put. That's when they put.
From
That's when they
Scapes
put.
Amalgamated, which I never even heard of.
Listen,
until their van
wait,
pulled up.
Lucas, that's when they put Director Schmechter under Castle Moldark. They were digging around near the pond.
Yeah, or they were just planting orker stuff. Who knows?
No. That's when they put Director Schmechter and that whole laboratory under Castle Moldark. They dug there. They put him there. They put his little mini stuff down there. And that's where he developed the orc technology and then sent the bugs out from there.
Well, that's not even him. That's just a little robot he controls. Director Schmechter's still.
No,
out
I
in
know
the
that's
world
not
somewhere.
actually him. But
Which, by the way,
like
if I were Director Schmechter and my little guy had been defeated and collected the data chip, I would just accidentally explode a gas leak in this backyard. So, unrealistic story. Anyways, continuing. Phase 3 results explosive. This is a new file, by the way. The mutations in Phase 3 are progressing at a rate I can't begin to quantify, and they've spread to the local fauna. Words can't express the sorrow I feel for these simple creatures, warped and manipulated into ravenous, horrible, exploding beings. Attempts to reverse or even slow the changes in strange spores or the creatures it has spread to haven't been fruitful. I'm tasking Burgle with keeping an eye on all of this and introducing security defense procedures to keep this lab safe. Catastrophic as it may be, my confidence in raw science as a catalyst for growth and change is sealed now. By the way, get toenails, because we need those for, moldy...
She told me that when I was at the mat earlier.
Sorry, I forgot about it till just now. We need those for the moldy hoagies.
Good to know. I will farm toenails.
Black Anthill Fires, Mixer Trial Summary. Welp, Mixer development has been a bumpy road. I've successfully been able to produce raw science concentrate, but the energy wave output is too strong for the containment field generator. It would seem that using a mixer is a single-use affair for the time being. I'll need to find a way to ramp up unit production for the yields necessary to pursue my raisinification therapy experience. To make matters worse, my laboratory has continued to be the focus of black ants. I suspect it has to do with the cacophony of these blasted machines at max power, or maybe something is luring them here. Anyway, as usual, the odds are stacked against me. Something luring them here. I wonder what that could be. Maybe orker brainwaves.
Or, like...
or the thumping in the
food
ground from the
from giant mixers.
From giant mixers, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Or
remember
the
that
food
entire
from the
room we
garbage
saw in
pile.
there with the giant, like, 8 mixers that were just empty in that room.
Yeah, could be the food from the garbage pile. Also, rewatching the dream cutscenes from sleeping recently with Tim, like having just unlocked some of them, fucking like Ominent like is like watching Wendell's ass, dude, and they're like like talking about his backyard, and they're like talking about how everyone knows where it is and it's under surveillance and shit. Like they know, bro. He's not just paranoid. Even though the whole game he seems paranoid until you read these files.
He seems paranoid until you get to the undershed and you actually discover that Ominent is in the yard and they are fucking with shit.
Yes.
Shit. I dropped a really tiny thing. Oh, I found it. Okay. Mixer relocation program. Those blasted mixer devices are continuing to drive every creature in the area absolutely bonkers. We'll figure out concentrate collection later, but these must be moved far from here. I've drawn a rough map of potential locations up on the board. Each spot marked as should be suitable for defense in the event that local creatures are just as huffy as our friends bearing down on the blast doors. Well, that explains all the mixer locations, and they are all in very defendable locations. Except for those fucking mosquito ones, bro. Fuck those mosquito ones, both of them.
I honestly don't really remember the mixers that much, which makes me feel like they're not that bad.
No, they were. There was that tiger mosquito one that's by our base,
I vaguely remember the tiger mosquito one.
The reason it sucks is because at the very end of it, a green shield bug just pops up with some black ox beetles and an army of tiger mosquitoes.
Yikes.
Anyways, security briefing. It's all become too clear, foggy as I may be as of late, that some upkeep is in dire need. Notes, blueprints, recordings, all foolishly out in the open. I never want to play tug-of-war with a soldier ant over important research ever again. I suspect even bigger forces are at work than just an upset colony. It's as though someone in the shadows is watching my every move. Ominent has somehow caught wind of the devastating capabilities of mixer technology. Well, it's high time for real security around here. I'm suspending activity on the project while I beef this lab up a smidge. Plans are drawn for the repurposing of an old Roby's idea, the grumbling middle management unit. Their heavy-handed program leaves a room for improvement in the attitude department, and heaven forbid Burgle will ever have to interact with it. I can't begin to imagine the two of them blathering back and forth, let alone deal with any whimpering about installing leadership above him.
He's talking about the assistant manager?
Yeah, he is. He seems like the jealous type. Turing saved me. Anyway, to work. Alright, Super Chip Protocol. We've reached a critical juncture with Mixer research, and there's a very important task I must entrust you with. He's talking to Burgle. As you're aware, your 12-slot memory core is capable of holding a variety of data cartridges. I need you to download everything you can and write key research and lab data, especially redacted, to the enhanced gold super chips and everything else on the gray auxiliary chips. I've been testing super chips privately since the Hayes lab, when suspicions arose that our central data stores may not be safe from outside eyes for very long. Should anything ever happen to your internal memory, you'll need to be aware of these chips to exist for their retrieval. So file that amongst the deep pickle and mustard knowledge or whatever. I will handle the security of the super chips. Your task will be to stash the rest. Please be careful not to get carried away. This isn't an Easter egg hunt. Oh, and please try to behave around the assistant manager. It has submitted several incident reports to me. Alright, undersaid. Project MANT, Condensed Science. Date, September 26, 1990, which this means that's a year after the reboot. From like the very beginning, which means only after a year he's like completely raisinified. Pretest notes: the condensed science produced by Mixer should work as a perfect bonding agent for these anatomical marvel I've stitched together. Where carapace meets muscle sprout, where mandibles become toes. It's worth noting that condensed science, the spongy evolution of this miraculous particle, is very sensitive to heat stimulants. Therefore, I'll be molding the shape of these implants at lower power. Don't want to overcook the science. Okay, real quick, I want to check if the MANT is weak to spicy.
Oh shit.
It's resistant to spicy. That doesn't make fucking sense. God damn it.
Read the rest of the files. Read the rest of the files. Maybe he develops something for his weakness and makes him stronger to it.
Okay, results. Failure. Reduced power settings unstable. Numerous ill-timed surges fried several of the most tender sections of the vessel. The smell is almost unbearable. Good thing Burgle isn't here to see my incompetent cooking skills. I'd never hear the end of it. Back to the drawing board. Time to assemble another cadaver. Project Mant zip fiber. A lot of random science stuff here. I'm just going to read the thing. Date, October 2nd, 1990, 2:31 p.m. Raw science power, tensile strength, stress tests, all that stuff. Subjects, you know. Pre-test notes. Phase 1 complete. I've successfully transplanted several spinneret glands from local orb weavers into the Mant cadaver. While the body lacks an arachnid abdomen, I've taken the inspiration from various Embioptera species and placed the web-producing glands into the forelegs or arms in this case. Phase 2 will entail raw science infusion in the attempt to strengthen web production, much like my earlier zipper process tests. Results. Success. Web production is plentiful and all extruded examples measure tensile strength levels far superior to that of any natural arachnid. With the large spinnerets located in the arms, web production should feel quite natural. While the glands are still large enough to make a certain web-slinging superhero jealous, I'm certain navigating the dangers of the yard has just become a thing of the past. Bro.
The Mant is fucking Spider-Man, dude?
This is how he created the zip lines.
Yeah, of course.
Was with the Mant.
Right.
And the Mant is also infused. I didn't know the Mant was infused with Spider as well.
Me either. I guess when we fought him, we were too strong to see
A
him do
massive
web
creature
stuff.
constructed by Dr. Wendell Tully as the last vessel in which he could escape his fate, inspired by the classic creatures from the Minotaurs in Myrmidon's tabletop RPG game.
Minotaurs and Myrmidons.
Myrmidons.
Our characters pronounce it
Yeah.
at some point earlier in the story. You just haven't heard it in a while.
Project Mant Test Drive 1, October 7th, 1990, 5:15 p.m. So this is 5 days after the last one we just read. Pre-test notes. Primarily fungal germination tests have been promising. Cordycepian receptors show innate attraction to the vessel's protocerebral mass. Involuntary spasms and twitches have been documented throughout the process with each infusion of raw science. The Mant is showing signs of life. In order to control this vessel, I've rigged a neural array to the antennal lobes. This should allow for rudimentary control of the subject. Results. Partial success. I was able to pilot the Mant from a prone position, including finger articulation, for over 4 minutes. It was a surreal experience to see through the alien eyes of an insect, an almost digital pixel-based display washed in an unusual color spectrum. It will take several more tests before my human brain can acclimate to such an oddly wonderful view of the world. Leg articulation was more challenging than anticipated. Additional muscle sprout grafts must be scheduled before another ambulatory trial commences. My proverbial baby steps are but days away. Muscle sprout bonding test 18, October 14th, 1990, date 2:31 p.m. Pre-test notes. Muscle sprouts bonding with the calcium carbonate in the Formicidae family has been surprisingly efficient. The new anthropodic limbs of the vessel are superior to human equivalents in almost every way. Muscle loss over time continues to be an unfortunate side effect. It appears the body is nourishing itself on the enzymatic proteins of the sprouts, introducing haze fungus injections to counteract this degradation. Results. Success. Several fungal growths have developed on the cavator carapace, but muscle loss appears to have abated. The vessel is stable at hour 24. Miraculously, the digestive system appears to be working over time. This has produced a vicious green excrement from the end of the system. As a temporary solution,
The acid.
I've dressed the
Tomatoes.
vessel in some of my old underwear. Hopefully it can conclude these experiments before I run out of tidy whities. So the reason he lost control
Yes.
of the Mant is because he infused it with muscle sprouts to make it stronger, but then to
Yup.
control them from degrading, he had to put fungus in it. And the
Yup.
fungus took control of the Mant.
Fucking stupid. He knew that fungus... Bro, like...
Yeah. Miscellaneous. Local fauna report. Poor Sarah with her little red bite mark. If she hadn't come to me, I wouldn't have even known. Oh, her sad eyes as she scuttled over, cradling her tiny arm. Daddy, daddy, there's something nasty in the roots of the oak tree, she whimpered.
I've read this one.
The tangles, yeah, I think this is the first one we ever read. The tangles, much too small to be explored as the full man, begged to be investigated in small form. But why did I go tonight, in the dark? Why did I choose a creepy, foggy backdrop to see what I just saw? And what is this feeling I feel now, other than my heart still racing? A feeling beyond erector pili turning my skin to that of a goose, beyond raising my hair or a shiver down my spine. It's more like my skin has resigned to the thought of being removed, and the meat beneath that cowers in fear of being exposed to the crisp autumn air. The meat pulls my skin tight, like a cowering child under a blanket, hiding from ghosts and werewolves at the edge of the bed. The bones feel sorry for the meat, for the cold winds would be so brief, like a warm suck from a hook. It would all vanish into that drooling maw in the blink of an eye, and then my own unblinking eyes would rattle in their dark little sockets above my shivering jaw. A quivering stack of brittle bones collapses and scatters in a howling breeze. The feeling is terror, I guess. But what can one do? Like the gray wolves of Yellowstone, these apex predators are an essential cog in a well-oiled machine. Remove the wolves and elk run wild and strip the land. Goodbye flora turns into goodbye fauna. One simple change can disrupt the entire ecosystem. Just leave them alone and they'll leave you alone, right? Bro literally, like, wrote a whole fucking essay on, like, how he felt, and then was like, the feeling's terror, I guess.
Wrote a whole poem and a whole essay about
For real.
how much he hated wolf spiders.
Dude, like a cowering child under a blanket, hiding from ghosts and werewolves at the edge of a bed. The bones feel sorry for the meat, for the cold winds would be so brief. The feeling's terror, I guess.
Like, bro is literally writing poetry. Is there any other toenail spawns other than the fucking ashtray?
Use
dumbass Wendell's scab.
Use a what are they called? The resource analyzer. New lab reconnaissance. Burgle, it was against my better judgment to ask you to dispose of my old official logs. I guess the wounds of being fired were too fresh to be thinking clearly. Scouting locations for a place to house our mixer research, I came across your old dumping ground, and I must admit I am still a bit misty-eyed. Simpler times, old friend, simpler times. May this new lab be a shining beacon in the desert, a tranquil oasis in the hot sands. Oh, so this is the Oasis lab. Reminder, do not open the Brawny Boy Bend. Alas, my considerable neglect of the backyard is continuing to introduce further complications to my research. Several months ago, I began disassembling Tazy T for parts to make Mark II variations and left those parts in the Brawny Boy Bend in the upper yard. I opened the bin yesterday morning and was horrified. There in the box, buzzing their wicked little wings, was a swarm of wasps. Wasps! All hovering around their bulbins creation in the corner of my Brawny Boy heavy-duty bin. I've been so worried about about ominous infiltrators that I never suspected being hoodwinked by these horrid creatures. If I dare bumble around in there for parts, I'm bound to upset the whole hive. Then I'll have an even bigger mess to deal with. So here I am, left with no choice but to sneak inside the bin while tiny, subjects to those dangers of what lurks dark in there. Hopefully I can take enough photos of the work I did on that Tazy T that I can piece back together my work and not end up skewered like a billy hog by devilish wasp stingers. CCTV report. Last night I was reviewing CCTV footage and noticed several cameras inside my lab below the old pine stump cut out. All that remained was the feed from the front door camera, its lens fixed at the sky as hundreds of rotten wood splinters rained down upon it. To my dismay, the next morning I found that rotten tree trunk had collapsed under its own weight, crushing my lab to smithereens. These lab sets are falling apart left and right. I need to be more careful when I scout locations in the future. I can't spare to lose an important research station to ominous shoddy manufacturing practices. Until then, I'll have Burgle set up a feed from Pond Outpost Alpha, where I'll be conducting same research for a while and lock it with a kill switch for the front door. I can operate. There may be some unstable devices still knocking around in the dark down there. Goodbye, Wendell. Wendell, what can I say in this letter that we haven't argued about these last few years? Is there even anything left to talk about? It breaks my heart to admit it, but we need a change. I'm sorry. I just can't take the tears anymore. I can't bear the look of disappointment on our children's faces night after night while pretending it's all going to get better. So we're going up north to my sister's. I need time to think and decide what happens next. Please don't call me. I won't answer. If you won't talk about where we go from here, you'll have to pull yourself away from your work and make the drive. I'll always love you, Wendell, and I hate that we've ended up here. But here we are. Please take care of yourself and don't forget to eat something healthy now and again. Inventory inspection. Burgle. You watch enough cartoons to know the gag. The befuddled man puts his finger.
He doesn't
through,
even write
yeah.
a letter back to her or anything. It's just
No.
like you go through that letter and then it's just like, well, that's over now. Back to my research.
Yeah. Yikes. Inventory inspection. You watch enough cartoons to know the gag. The befuddled man puts his finger through an unexpected hole in the fabric. Well, that's me today. The chests that have been jingling around in my dice bag for weeks to keep track of shrunken treasures jangle no more. Scattered to the four winds, the seven seas. Please keep an eye out. They could be anywhere. The perfect vessels for storing precious items. What a pity. So that's how the chests got where they are. The random
Bro,
ones
he was
around
using
the
he
yard.
played Minotaurs and Myrmidons and he was using his dice bag like a bag of holding.
Yep.
He was literally shrinking all of his stuff and putting it in those little chests and putting them in his dice bag.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy. Bro literally had a bag of holding.
Mixing rigs. Burgle. As hypothesis, these new mixer devices are able to whip raw science into a concentrate, become a beautiful new orange hue as it nears stasis. If you hadn't tried to blend science, we may not have stumbled upon this curious new property. Now to refine it further and find a use for it. Just remember to keep an eye out on it during production. The particle oscillation flow seems too beefy for the containment field generator, keeping this one out in the boonies in case something goes awry. Grilled science. The plump and juicy secret missing ingredient from the embiggening cocktail. Locked away from prying eyes. The special patty is the result of mixers spinning raw science into a concentrated form and then seared by Burgle's swift spatula. Alright, Ominent Logs. Recon Journal, Entomologist, Expedition Member JK, Department Agricultural Entomologist, date September 27th, 1989. So that's the way it'll be. We'll all split up and regroup. Never. Seems logical. Not. There's a reason so many insects thrive in colonies, working toward a singular goal, functioning as a unit, functioning as one organism. We should be surviving together, but instead we're going to die off one by one. I'm certainly doing nothing of importance out here solo. So far I've seen a very strange coffee maker and avoided a gargantuan mulleted child stomping around the only place we called home. I'm going to make my way west around the barbecue. Maybe I can rustle up some coal chunks and come bearing fire the next time I find one of the others. That worked for the cavemen, right?
That was the
Burned to death.
that was one of the Ominent field team, bro.
Yeah.
One of the Ominent
these
scientists.
are all the ones you get off the dead Ominent bodies you find throughout the yards.
Okay, yeah.
So
read the rest.
basically an expedition team was sent into the yard to go search, and they all died.
Yeah. In the cutscenes, they mention them. The kids, when she's talking about putting the kids in the kid case and sending them back, the other scientist is like, "What about the field team? What if they catch them?"
Recon Journal, Compliance Officer, Expedition A Member, A Miller, Department Compliance, date October 31st, 1989. I should have known once I signed off that silly work order for Scapers Amalgamated. Oh, that's the freaking thing. Those are the people that showed up. Remember? From the other data thing? Yeah. Clearly a front for some sort of internal covert work that I would also be signing away my future at Ominent. Well, not if I can help it. If anyone can find a way out of a rat's nest, it's going to be a lawyer. They'll need me to clean up all those loose ends when we're done anyway. At least it has become more clear why they chose us now. A gaggle of eggheads with esoteric knowledge of what we're meant to encounter. Me to keep track of all the questionable activity, and ex-military macho man to guide us through an unforgiving territory. Oh, and the intern who sharpens pencils, carries bag, sits in the dark, and talks to ants. Well, whatever. I'm carrying out my duties as best I know how, even especially without the help of all of the others. Where they went, whether they're alive or dead, no longer concerns me. All I care about is the documentation of whatever this terminated employee has gotten up to, getting back to a normal size and putting this all to rest. So far, I've captured photographic evidence of pilfered and repurposed equipment that are certainly untested in the required environments. First, it was some contraption with a pizza table jammed in the middle. Now I'm on hot on the trail of a sort of satellite apparatus. I saw the antenna poking out of the hedges at the side of the dwelling, and today I'll climb up and over the exterior power outlet and into the branches to document it up close. I can already tell I'm going to find some shocking funny business up there. He got shocked to death on the power outlet and dead.
Really? Oh, I was gonna say
Yeah.
bro got killed by the fucking broodmother.
No, he this is the one that's dead at the bottom of the power outlet.
Damn.
Recon Journal, intern, expedition member B. Stava, department intern, November 25th, 1989. This Thanksgiving I spend with my new friends. They truly understand me. I can see it in their eyes. They don't make me carry things or take notes or yell at me or talk down to me. We carry our own weight. We make a feast together. Me and the ants, we get along just fine. If I never see the rest of those other jerks again, it'll be too soon. Except maybe the military guy, he can join us. Like a soldier ant. Get it? Now to find a wishbone.
Damn.
They were dead in an anthill, by the way, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was the guy in this cave in the hedge with all the ant heads.
Oh, yeah. Recon Journal, Special Forces, Expedition Member D. Reed, Department External Special Forces, date December 21st, 1989. If I ever get my hands on that schmechter, I'll snap him like a dry billy hog. He was breathing down the commander's neck for months about the wackadoo ORC project. Jumped up his buns so bad about it being in the future of warfare. Not sure how I drew the short straw, but ended up getting voluntold for what seems like a pretty normal mission. Occupy an established base camp at the drop site. Lay groundwork for the ORC operation. Babysit a pack of pencil necks in an untamed wilderness. Do some light recon. Don't spill the beans. Don't make contact. Simple enough when the fine print don't read like a horror novel. The reality? That wilderness is some fired dude's large hostile yard packed with nightmare predators and crazy experiments. Your base is casually visited by a 400-inch tall child, and none of the nerds you're stuck with want to work together, so you're on your own out in the there. Small arms and light weapons don't work at this scale. Hope you're good with sticks and stones. Oh, and also you're gonna shrivel up like fingers in the bath. Here's your one-way ticket. Thanks a lot, Ominent. You'd think the pucker factor would max out, right? But about there. But that brings us to the current situation I find myself in. I was snapping a pic of some weird glowing cartridge just as an emergency shutdown message echoed through this subterranean lab. Ran to beat heck out of there just in time to get caught in a blast that shook this cavern like a hungry kid shaking the crumbs from a bag of chips. A thick haze is rolling in, bringing with it an army of creepy exploding bugs. They haven't caught wind of me, and this pocket I got knocked into seems to have a breathable air for now, but I'm not counting my chickens just yet. If I don't make it, tell Mama I loved her. Big D over and out. This is the dude that was dead in the bottom of the haze lab after Wendell gassed the entire place.
Guy. Damn, dude. Wendell blew it up and gassed the fucking place and killed the military guy from the field team. That's crazy.
Yeah. Recon Journal,
Holy
Health and
shit.
Safety Officer.
He was about to steal the super chip, man. He was that close.
Yeah, he was fucking close. He was almost
inside the Hayes lab while Wendell was there conducting experiments, infiltrated and everything, got past the biometric scanner and was about to steal the fucking super chip. And then that happened.
he was living in the cave next to the lab. Like, he didn't get it. He wasn't in it yet. But he was there, hiding next to it, and he knew it was there.
But no, he got in because he said I was just about to pick up some weird glowing chip, the super chip, Burgle's super chip.
Did he?
Yeah, that's what he said in the thing. He was like, I got
Oh
inside,
yeah, I was
something,
snapping
something.
a pic of some weird glowing cartridge just as an emergency shutdown measures. Damn. So he was about to get a super chip.
He was there, bro. He was literally right there.
Yeah, suspicious snapshot 3 is a picture of the super chip.
Yep.
In the Hayes lab.
That's fucking crazy.
Damn. Health and Safety Officer, December 24th, 1989. So you might be asking yourself, why send your only Health and Safety Officer off on a seemingly one-way trip into a wasp-infested crate in Wendell's garbage heap of a backyard? You know, the only one on the team trained in first aid who's going to patch up Spencer the next time he's back at the base with a bee sting in the size of his face? Who, the intern? The one who shares his lunches with ants? As you can tell, I'm not thrilled about this assignment. This journal has become more of a confessional these days. I just can't take it much longer. None of us get any answers anymore. Find this, take a picture of that, lure out 100 ladybirds, and slap an ORC chip on their head. Side note, they really hate when you do that. I really hope this ORC chip is all it's cracked up to be and it can manage to take control of this wasp queen Schmechter keeps going on about. Otherwise, I'm Swiss cheese. I better be getting a promotion from this, otherwise Mother's going to be furious with me and missing another holiday with the family. Well, I guess I'm off to stir the literal hornet's nest with this lure I concocted from the memo of the director left for us back at the hideout. When this is all over, I better get one of those fancy omelette pancake parties everyone's been talking about. Are out.
He's dead.
He's dead, in the Wasp Queen nest.
That was the guy we found in the Wasp Queen nest, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, hey, he tried to complete his mission.
A sticky situation. Expedition member B. Stava, Department Ant King, December 25th, 1989. Gnashing at me, snipping with their snip saps. Who do they think they are? Do they not witness the one I have created in our combined image? Can't they understand that this is who will we become together? On this day I come bearing gifts. That's it. That's all.
That's when he put the ant heads on the posts on the bikes.
That's
and
not
got
the
mad
intern
that
though. That's a different person.
Wait, what?
Oh no, that is the same person. Yeah, B.
Yeah,
Stava.
that's the intern. Yeah.
Recon Journal, Toxicologist, Expedition Member D. Spencer, Department Pharmaceutical Toxicology. Today I head back below the depths. What I caught a glimpse of at my last frigid dive has piqued my interest. Some manner of cultivated fleshy variant of cruciferous vegetable. Holistic memories are not really my forte, but the benefits of the sulforaphane in Brussels sprouts are well established. Could there be an enhancement of that compound lurking within these yolked monstrosities? Only a field study can answer that, and maybe provide some insight on the effects we're experiencing down here. I've been observing from a distance, but I saw the intern the other day. He doesn't seem well, absolutely avoiding from now on. I should not like to have another run-in with the giant koi fish, but she seems somehow less dangerous. Anyway, dip down, grab a sample, and head back to the base for some actual science. The kids haven't been around for weeks. I think it's safe. And then the lab she was in collapsed, and she drowned and died. Recon Journal, Biomedical Engineer, March 20th, 1990. I wonder who else has made it this long. Nearly 7 months now. The daily ducking and dodging of whatever the yard has in store as my mind and body wither and fades. We were the best and the brightest, well, most of us. I have no idea what the point of the intern is. Did we not deserve to understand the full picture? Well, certainly we deserve to know, though we would never have signed on that dotted line. Just the same, I do my little tasks. I snap my photos and snatch the tapes. Ugh, the tapes. Minor transcription errors. Totally, you massive dunce. Doomed yourself. Doomed us all. Well, I'll stay out here, roasting in the sands, observing the great plotting fool, Dr. Wendell Tully, coming and going as he pleases, as he becomes more than beef jerky haunting in his backyard. I should confront him, big or small. The blundering scientist flees across the desert, and the raisined engineer follows. This is the one that was found buried dead in the sandbox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loyal
That
subjects.
antlion chasing
Expedition
Wendell.
member Exalted Nugget B. Stava. Department creator. Day 1 of year 0. Hark, what year do we find ourselves in? O child of the future, you likely, an archivist of the society, have stumbled upon a record of the decree from the long. What do we all look like now? Do we have bones or shell or both or neither? Are we still small? Surely not. Surely not. Do we still abide by the way? Do we still shun the hot fruits and the wet greens? Do we crisp the good meats and drink the green drinks? Aye, it be so, I am sure of it. I am sure of it. And now, wrinkled, withered, a nugget, I sleep. Farewell, child. Suspicious
What?
snapshot 1.
Where's that one from?
I don't know. A photo taken
That
of a
one's
specific
implying
part of...
one's implying that humans were small before they got big, and that guy was like an ancient person.
I
Like,
don't
he was
know, bro.
around like
Yeah.
thousands of years ago is what that implied.
It says day 1 of year 0, so...
Yeah, literally. He's like, I am from the beginning of time.
Yeah. A photo taken of one specific part of the big pieces of science equipment in the yard, the spacer. Oh, with an empty and beginning cell in it. Suspicious snapshot 2, a photo of a tiny antenna sticking out of the large hedge beside the house. Suspicious snapshot 3, which is the Burgle cartridge. Suspicious snapshot 4, the photo appears to be a moldy castle spire spurting up out of the moat. Suspicious snapshot 5, a blurry photo of the Java-matic. Suspicious snapshot 6, Wendell's scab. Ominent data disk. Warning, all files are sole property of Ominent Practical Technologies. Project Orc, spacer replication. Embiggening research. Illurish grid mapping. Raisoning serum. Raisoning teen trials. Prototube rehydration. Micro storage stabilizer. Biomicro triangulation. Dark null hypercore. Rift exploratory squad. God fucking damn. THE humongous. Alright, time to start playing logs. Gonna start with Wendell's. Can you hear him when I play him? Or no?
I don't know. Play one.
Ominent Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell
Are you hearing it?
Science Division, log
I'm
87
not.
point.
Alright, well then you're gonna have to tune into my stream.
Give me a sec. Let me boot it up.
Alright, I need to pee and refill my water bottle anyways.
Okay.
I got a sore throat from talking all that much.
I got another larva spike somehow.
Did you say you got another insulating larva spike?
I did.
Dude, we have like fucking 8 of those things.
Yeah, something tells me the odds on those are really low.
Did you depot it already or no?
I did.
Okay, I'm gonna see how many we have and then see how many larvae we've killed and calculate the odds on drops for those that we've gotten.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we've killed 172 ladybird larvae. No gold card, by the way.
Yeah, but
122 infected
those
larvae.
don't always come from the ladybird larva, do they? They come from regular larvae too.
They come from all 3 types of larvae. So we've killed 459. So about it's a 1% probably. I think we've just killed a fuckload of them and got pretty lucky on odds, I guess.
You said we have 5 of them?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I finished all of the pinecone Oromors, and I got a little bit of wasp paper, brought it back, and I got some wasp parts too.
Nice. Why'd you get wasp paper?
Because I mean, I had already killed all the wasps at said hives, so I figured I might as well get the resource. You know?
I guess. Oh, are you tuned into my stream now? Can I play the thing?
Yeah. Try not to talk during them because it's an echo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mute my mic.
Eminent Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tully, Science Division, log 87.08.31C. Today's gluon trials were a complete failure. Apparatus destroyed, no useful test data. Perhaps Dr. Klein was right. Another year's research down the drain. I had felt so sure of it. For my sake, I need success. But nothing is working. Not the gluon, nor the scabby, not even the confounded napkin bags. But what if I revisited an older project? No, definitely not. Perhaps, no. Wait, that's it. The shrink machine. Initial explorations had been promising before Dalton put the kibosh on it. I could set it up in the basement. If I showed that it worked, surely they could not argue with results. It's worth a try. What do I have to lose? Eminent Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tully, Science Division, log 87.12.18, 87.12.19. It's past midnight now, but the covalent space reducer prototype is complete. Otherwise known as the shrinking machine, I've dubbed it the Spacer. I should get some rest, but the kids are already asleep. Trudy's given up and gone to bed, and I'm eager to find out if all these months of work were worth it. Everything should be sound, but you never know until you flip the switch. Well, here goes nothing. Supplemental log, complete failure. Oh, why do I even try? I'll clean this mess up in the morning. Supplemental log, Eminent Practical Technologies, Tully. Oh, whatever, I'll sort it later. The important thing is I have done it! Success! The spacer has worked its magic. I have successfully shrunk a set of basic plastic polyhedral dice from the size of standard dice to no bigger than the size of, well, much smaller dice. Bertle, make a note to come up with a better comparison.
Noting.
You did it, nonetheless. This is a complete exoneration. However, it occurs to me that I have a new problem. The dice were intended to be young Foe's Christmas present. He will be disappointed. But perhaps I can convince him that they were miniature dice. The tiny instructions might be a bit of a giveaway. A new solution may be required. To the Fun Pit Toy Mart before they close.
I don't see orange dots on my map.
Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tully, Science Division, log 88.05.29G. Oh, or is that H? H for safety. Final evaluation tests of the spacer are going well, though I have noticed some minor errors in transcription where a non-trivial number of particles are not being conserved. I have observed no ill side effects, but making a note to check that later.
Making a note.
I'm still annoyed by Dr. Klein's attitude at the barbecue when I confided in him about my success. He was arrogant, as always, dismissing my breakthroughs in covalent spacing reduction, questioning the very use of shrinking technology. What a ridiculous lack of vision. World hunger, overpopulation, global warming, just the tip of the iceberg. Ominent Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tully, Science Division, log 88.06.23A. Finally, my genius is recognized. My ominent minders have requested a demonstration of the spacer. I do wonder how they even found out about it. No doubt it was the loose lips of that blabbing Klein. But perhaps his indiscretion has worked in my favor in this instance, and
I think
will
some of
have
these
the
are ones
last
you
laugh.
read.
Once Ominent sees what I have accomplished here, I will prove that their many years of investment in me was not a mistake. How it will feel to have them watch me in my moment of triumph. This is what I have been working toward my entire career. Recognition at last. Ominent Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tully, Science Division, log 88.07.01. First test demonstration of the spacer. Director Dalton Schmechter in attendance. Begin recording. Everyone, thank you for coming. Today, I will show you nothing less than a quantum leap forward in technology. This is the spacer. It is a machine that has the power to shrink any object many times over, unleashing the power of the miniature world. Now, I'm sure that some of you will be skeptical, but I have no doubt that a demonstration of this device will show you a vision of the future, of Ominent's future, of our future. Now, if you will all put on your peeper goggles, I'll begin the demonstration. Behold, the future! No. Everyone, please stay in your seats. Please stay in your seats. This is a minor issue, I assure you. Just give me a moment. I can fix this. I can fix this. Ominent Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tully, Science... scratch that. Dr. Wendell Tully, PhD. At least they can't fire me from that. My years of work on the spacer mattered little to Ominent. The project was shut down and I was shown the door. And yet Kaminsky still works there, and he's an idiot. I've been reduced to substitute teaching at the local school. How many times can one person be expected to explain the difference between a vector and a scalar? If it has direction, then it's a scalar. I mean, a vector. Oh! I swear the ignorance around me is contagious. No wonder my inventions can't be appreciated. Society never understands science. I've thought about this in circles for days now, and I've come to a decision. It's time to restart spacer development. Ominent may not believe in it, but I know its potential. So I must figure out how to return shrunk objects to their original size. The first step will be to address the particle transcription errors. It seems almost certain that the irregularities are responsible for the failure during the demonstration. Burgle, please bring up all the lab data about the unknown particles.
Happy to be of service. Notes will be prepared and delivered to your table in 4 hours or less.
4 hours? What are the chances for less?
Delivery estimate will be prepared in 2 hours or less.
An auspicious beginning. I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. Burgle, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SMPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
One success after another! I have returned Burgle to his original size! It appears that my new raw science containment field is working at 99% effectiveness.
98.5%.
Right, Burgle, right. However, as Burgle indicates, there is some minor, insignificant raw science leakage. A note for another time.
Noted.
But I see no reason to put off a human trial. I believe there should be no issues. But audentes fortuna juvat. I am ready to prove my creation's full potential. End recording. Burgle, I'd like to record some messages for my family, in case things do not go as planned. I was a fool to have ever doubted myself. A fool like Klein, like Kaminsky, like Schmechter, like all of Ominent. I am here in the backyard. Down in the backyard. I mean, I am speaking to you from the backyard. I am tiny! I should gather my thoughts. This is a momentous occasion. Wendell Tully official log, 89.08.05. Recording as I take my first steps into the miniature world. The sights are unbelievable. The textures, the way the light falls upon every surface, the subtle patterns in all of the objects that surround me. The grass! Even common lawn grass looks like a structure from an alien world. Wait. What's that sound? The very earth is trembling. Over there, what could it be? An ant! My God, today, the world has changed forever. This morning, I installed the borrowed lab modules. Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then. The Kinder Science mini-quick little chemist lab educational toy for children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydro hydrochloric acid into the hands of children, the lawyers will never agree. It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress. The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here. The Oak Lab is the center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there. Side note, I'm worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart over time, but they will do for now. Now let's review the progress of the last few months. I am getting ever closer to perfecting the spacer. Raw science containment has been a success. At last measurement, we are within 0.2% translation accuracy, but those final infinitesimal bits have proven the most difficult. Despite that, Burgle and I have been able to transit the miniature world without incident. I must admit it has been a bit overwhelming of late. Between school, grading papers, nightly work in the yard, and this sweltering summer heat, I feel stretched thin. Some nights I find myself too exhausted to work on experiments. All this is going to give me gray hairs. I mean, why, just the other day, Trudy said that the stress of putting wrinkles on my face. She may have a point about the hair, though. As much as I'm loath to admit it, it does seem to be thinning. Perhaps it's time to take out the sketty tip and try it on myself. I'm sure it's in a bin or box around here somewhere.
Is that the last one, or are you just fighting that off?
Just fighting the moth, sorry.
You're fine.
I wanted to kill it before my loot luck ran out.
True.
The Kinder Science lab modules have not held up as well as anticipated.
I should probably go down to the
I
dungeon
thought
and do that
hiding
for
these
Black
lab
Ox
units in the
beetles when I
hedge
go to
would provide a bit of
the
protection from my rampaging children.
undershed,
It
but I
appears
don't know.
not even the sanctuary of these leaves can protect my work from an errant flingman disc. The subsequent breaches in the lab structures have invited all manner of arachnid invaders to wander in. My plan is to recalibrate the tasty bots for defensive action. A stopgap solution, to be sure, but I've no time for repairs, not when I'm so close to unlocking the mysteries of raw science. For so long, I have felt taunted by the spiders of the yard. Climbing, crawling, skittering with the greatest of ease. Oh, and how they delight in violating my workspace. I can't take a single step without getting stuck in their confounded webbing. I'm wasting daylight, running, climbing, surviving, traversing this broken lab. The entire yard, for that matter, has become untenable. But perhaps my spider friends hold the key to my problems. Today, Trudy asked, or rather insisted, I take a break from my work for a family day. I'll admit the argument that preceded my reluctant agreement was one for the ages. She just doesn't understand how important the work is. But in the end, all was not lost. As fate would have it, our little trip to Storm and Beach's Wave Park has given me fresh inspiration. A particular attraction sported a zip line over an undulating pool filled with sun-baked tubers, basking in the light of the cruel sun that baked them like red raisins. But I digress. It was the zip line that captured my imagination. Such an elegant solution to my problems in the hedge. When we got home, it was straight back to work. After another argument, of course. Early test runs on the zipline system have produced mixed results. Prices on steel cable are ridiculous, so I've been forced to proceed with my original idea. Spider thread. I'm using web symbols to find unwanted guests with a few clever alterations, of course. I could go on until Sarah threw yet another toy into the hedge. I swear the lost city of Atlantis might be found beneath the roots of this blasted bush. I told them both. No putting magnets. No more throwing. I'll need to find a way to strengthen the supplies and prevent the children from playing out temporarily, of course. It will be, I would say, awkward, I suspect. Slowly, my torments come together into one ingenious solution. After trying countless materials,
We're
I
getting
finally
raided
found
by
something to
larvae.
fix my zipline problem. While the bonding formulas were complex to say the least, I've successfully fused the web ropes with raw science. Once again, this proves to be the key. The new ropes are miraculously soft and have the tensile strength of forged steel. I've dubbed my new creation Zippy Fiber. Just think of the practical applications.
Dental floss.
Oh, only something without gums would suggest that. This is not some trifle to pick parsley between trips to the periodontist.
I will take your word for it, Dr. Tully.
It is likely that this will be my last log from the hedge lab. Regrettably, the spider infestation is only worsened. Last night, I had a close encounter with a giant brood mother that shook me to my core. Couple that with the strange radio signals I've been receiving, and I no longer think this facility is safe.
Virgil here. If I set you off with a double-charred Barbarian bacon burger, it's made me Ruby's way.
Initiate evacuation protocols for the hedge lab. Make sure any remaining biometric scanners and passcodes are encrypted in the mainframe.
Is that really necessary, sir?
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely necessary. We're being watched. Each member of the Tully family, excepting yours truly, looks at Brussels sprouts, the great cabbage of Belgium, with utter disdain. Within its densely packed leaves, a high-powered nutrient boost in a miniature form factor. And yet mealtime after mealtime, it is recklessly cast aside. Well, more for me. The body knows when it's lacking something. Funny that it doesn't tell the mind why, though. But I have taken the hint, and I'll do those brilliant horticulturalists of Belgium one better. You see, these little morsels are a prime candidate for experimentation in my new submersible multifunction lab. A closed-loop system complete with retractable solar dome. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Dr. Tully, it is almost time for your appointment.
Already? The joys of getting older. Trudy pushed me to go see a doctor after she remarked that I looked like a plate of wet ham. Very well. Mustn't be late and keep Dr. Applebaum waiting. Dr. Applebaum has pronounced me in perfect health. For a man 20 years my senior. I must face the facts. The gray hairs, the wrinkles, they are not figments of the imagination. I can draw only one reasonable conclusion. It is the elusive fractional errors of the shrinking process which are the cause. Trudy has asked that I discontinue my experiments, but what choice do I have? If I quit now, I will have nothing. What will I be other than a failed inventor and scientist with no discoveries to his name, unable even to teach the basics of physics to a gaggle of hormonal teenagers? No! If this means that I must sacrifice 20 years of my life, then so be it. This time you've gone too far, Wendell Tully. You've done the unthinkable, trespassed the unforgivable. You missed Thanksgiving dinner. Who can blame Trudy? I know that I pushed things to the breaking point and that she has grit her teeth and borne it. She told me that she could not bear to watch me destroy my life, let alone hers, the children's, in single-minded pursuit of this technology. Never in all the years of knowing her has she given me such a cold, immovable ultimatum. My science or my family. But if only she could see. I am doing this for them. I understand it has been hard. It has been harder on no one more than myself. If only I had more time. If I could just prove to them the wonders that are so close now, they would understand, wouldn't they? And if they did not, perhaps they never understood me at all. Trudy was right, as always. Perhaps she should have been the inventor and not me. I should have listened to her when she insisted that I stop the experiments. But if I pack it up now, I will have nothing to show for it. No Trudy and the kids, no spacer, not even my own health. The longer I'm here, the more I'm lumping up, aging, folding, raisening. But why? What am I becoming? A wrinkly virus, flailing helplessly in the dirt with the mushrooms. They are my family now. Though we only branched on the evolutionary tree a little over 1 billion years ago, I can feel us getting closer again already. We're all a bunch of fun guys down here, aren't we? Oh, don't look at me like that. At least no one ever heard of a raisined mushroom, did they? Did they? Attempts to reverse cell age in mushrooms seem to be going well. Mutations are volatile but productive. The shift from phase 1 to 2 was almost a blur.
There might be a reason it seemed like a blur, if I may be so bold.
Well, who asked you, Burgle? Shouldn't you be tending to your tasks instead of eavesdropping to the intercom? Huh? Now. Oh, yes. My friends, Marasmius aureatus here. Cancer is hiding in that moist, supple flesh. And once I have it, I'll be back to normal Wendell in no time. Just like it was before it all fell apart. I'll walk into that presentation room and show belong. How do you like that, Director Schmechter? Trudy and the kids will come back. Everything will be back to normal. I just need these blasted shrooms to reveal their secrets to me.
Forgive me, Dr. Penelope. Did you say you wanted mushrooms on that?
Mysteriously excited firefly goo, ready to jump out at your foes. It has an ability called Finale Goo, which the final hit on your 3-hit combo releases a spray of slowing goo.
This has gone poorly. Very, very poorly. The essence of failure, the pinnacle
Yeah,
of its craft.
agree.
Local fauna? Berserk. Mushrooms exploding. My condition? Like a baby toe after a long bath. Virgil, are you there?
Is this a test?
Yes, Burgle, it's a test. Now listen carefully. I'm abandoning this facility immediately. Initiate the Blazed Earth Protocol.
But Dr. Tully, simulations indicate a 95.283% probability of catastrophic failure.
I assure you the percentages are much higher than that. Now do it.
Beep beep boop, beep 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 boop.
Why did you make fake beeping sounds?
You said this was a test.
I remember this one.
I was being sarcastic. Ugh. Complete the lab lockdown, blast the canister per protocol, and meet me in the Black Ant Lab.
Chomp chomp.
Burgle has been behaving strangely. I have noted in some of our interactions that he has been taking innocence to my instructions, despite his usual displays of incompetence. But just the other day, foul winds of fate. This onion has one more stink left to make. And sorry, old friend, I'm going alone. Deleting data stores and running lab lockdown procedures. Wendell out. I don't need this now. Abnormalities in the readings, unexpected power fluctuations, raw science run rampant.
Don't forget incursions by local fauna.
Mouthy robotic assistants. I'm so tired. All these new variables that need to be accounted for, they're ruining everything in my most desperate hours. It has all turned against me. Even as I walk around the backyard, I feel the wall of grass closing in on me, the tips of the swing blades like daggers pointed at my heart. I see, no, I feel the unblinking, multifaceted eyes of the ants and spiders reflecting my misshapen visage, watching, always watching, and bearing witness to my failure. Perhaps it is time for me to lay down and admit defeat. Perhaps this is all the success that was meant for me. Perhaps it is enough. I fear every shadow. He whispers in the silence. But most of all, I miss my family. Ah, Judy and her crooked grin. The way she rolled her eyes at my dumb jokes. My little angel. How she would jump into my arms every time I walked through the door afterwards. And Thor and his obsession of the month. What was the last one? Castle Nobles? No. It was Max. I don't need Max minis. I don't need them. Do you even know what a Mant is? Dad. A barbarian. An insectoid warrior with the mind of a human. This crawl space is the perfect environment for both. Once the lab is complete, I can begin my trials of direct raw science infusion. I must know whether this byproduct particle originates from the product or the process, as I originally assumed. The only way to know for sure is to infuse myself with variable doses. Dangerous? Quite. failure. Countless infusions, countless migraines. I'm so shriveled now I can barely walk. Is the true origin of raw science? An enigma. A mystery box with no lid. I don't think I have much longer. It's hard to think straight. I am so tired. I have only one option that remains. One last toss of the proverbial dice. Commence. That are my only companions now. I've become old, well before my years. A shrunken husk of a man, a walking corpse like Lurkin Shriek, doomed to the executioner's axe. Trudy was right all along, as she always is. And what remains? I'm a failure as a scientist, as a husband, and as a father. I have no choice but to remain here, living exiled in the backyard. I have diverted my remaining strength and will into finding a cure for this malady, this raisinification, if you will. It is my only hope now. All other research initiatives must be placed on hold, or it will be too late. It may already be too late. It is only fitting that I am so small. Tiny, minuscule, just like my legacy. The eyes, they are always watching. The backyard is watching. Strange noises, stranger occurrences, coincidences. Oh, I think not. Or is it my mind playing tricks on me? I feel the senility at the edges of my thoughts. I have grown so old. Just the other day, I found my tape recorder laying out that I had put away. I've been so curious, and yet could it have been my will? No. Such a conspiracy would be beyond his capabilities. Something darker is afoot. Ominent, perhaps. I knew it might be too great a risk to liberate them from them. Whatever it is, it is all watching. Ominent, surely. But how did they know? I took such precautions, and yet... Execute end-of-day procedure. I will see to it myself. It may be time for me to find a new venue for my research. Away from all these eyes.
Scabby online. Transferring biometric data. Wendell Tully. Biometric data transfer complete. Audio file downloaded. Dr. Wendell Tully. Title: Goodbye.
scabby-wearing friend. I do not know who you are or how you came by this message, but please tell them I tried. Tell Trudy, Thor, my little Sarah. Tell the world. The sun is setting on our yard, and it brings back so many memories. Sitting in this chair, my favorite chair, my thinking chair. I fear this may be the last time I lay eyes on such a beautiful sight. I'm nearly out of time. My body shrivels more with each passing day. Even my scabby can barely fit on my bony wrist. The space, my greatest achievement, a disaster. The final chapter in the course of my many failures. Perhaps in solitude, free from my family, verbal, from an island, perhaps I can finally find a cure to this damnable existing. Oh, this will be my last adventure into the miniature world. I'll leave the warmth of the sun and embrace the unknown. I'll either find the answer or shrivel in the darkness below. To my lab, underneath the ship. This is Dr. Wendell Twitty, signing off. Goodbye.
Virgo Transcription Unit 87.9.5. Order number 1.
Robot, I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Virgo, and I will be serving you today. Specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling, a feature useful only to your obsolete burger flipping brethren now consigned to the scrap heap. I need you to monitor these readings, Virgo. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Attempting monitor power fluctuations to add during the list. Deprioritizing grilling.
Now get on.
Grilling. Virgo Transcription Unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it a wonder that the Virgo Mark IVs never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. All solved with the Mark IV, not to mention your most excellent mustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment. Virgo Transcription Unit 89.4.14. Order number 80.
Virgo, are you there?
Yes, sir. It appears that the shrinking process has positively affected my functionality. I do not know how this is possible. I previously believed that all the parts of my functional unit were required for operation, but apparently they were not. Perhaps that means I have some extra storage space.
Haha, very philosophical. Do you feel anything else?
No, everything appears to be the same. Though I have come to realize that this world is absolutely covered in filth. It is quite concerning. You may wish to wash your hands before returning to work. Virgo Transcription Unit recognize your research notes based on the algorithm you select.
Well, let me know when it's done then.
Virgo Transcription Unit 90.5.1. Order number 43.
Do it again, Burgle, for old time's sake.
What's that, Dr. Tully?
Play the old script.
Right away. Hello, and welcome to Roby's Classic Automated Burger Shop. My name is Virgo, and I will be taking your order today. Perhaps I can interest you in the daily specials? My favorite is the Ruby's 0.375 pounder with cheese with a side of mammal-style fries.
That will do just fine, Burgle.
Remember the Ruby Burger motto. Make every day exponentially great.
Alright, that was all of them.
Alright, I'm gonna run back to the castle and mark off. Now that
Alright.
I've listened to all those. I've been farming bugs for gold cards the whole time too, by the way, and I farmed like all the pine
Yeah.
cones and all the burrs and everything. No gold
Just
cards at
not
all.
getting
I
shit.
killed every black
I
ox
know.
beetle, bombardier beetle, gnat, like I killed everything.
I know. We've killed now 161 termite workers and still not gotten it.
That's crazy.
It's making up for those 4 green shield bugs we killed, bro.
Yeah, exactly. When we got that drop, it was like, alright, never again.
This is awesome!
We need to farm berries at some point. Because we
We
just
just need
need
to
like
keep
20 leather back.
Farming the ones that are in the front yard every single time they respawn when we get on. Something we need to do is start farming Black Widows for their gold cards together, by the way.
Yeah, true.
Or just
Very true.
individually. I'm sure we could take them on solo.
I might actually be able to solo one with my spicy build now that you mention it.
They're resistant to spicy.
Oh, never mind. I cannot wizard them. Alright, man.
They're weak to
I'm gonna get
sour.
off.
Alright, man. GG's.
GG's. Good night.
Good night. We have 7 insulating larva spikes, by the way.
I know.
Which now puts us at like a 50% chance of getting them or something like that. Or no, we get them. We have a 5% chance. Sorry.
I got the fucking firefly trinket too.
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious. Alright, man. I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
GG. Bye. Alright, and I believe with that I have placed a stuffing for all the creatures in the dungeon. And just like that, the list of bug parts we need goes to an insane amount. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. It was fun. GG's. See y'all later. Is this Black Widow armor? Oh my god, it is Black Widow armor. What the fuck, dude? Alright, let me get off. I'll see y'all guys there. Bye.